Welcome back to the Cryptic Kabal Monday, Season 2, the Monday campaign. My brain's a little fried here. I apologize as we return to session 38, a problem. Last time we left off, the party managed to make make it to the beach of the mysterious island that they had found, drifting what they thought would be drifting in the ocean, from what they could tell. As they made landfall, though, finding these strange trees that seemed to have an ugly outer bark, almost like a birch-like material. Quite quickly, the party would realize that it seemed this was a slotty burial ground, each of these slots turning themselves into trees as they are buried deep into the ground itself, rising and growing with their magical aura, showing how powerful that they were in life by the size of the tree that they grew out. And like the degenerate he is, Floorsnap immediately tried to gobble their trees. As thank you. As the party watched as Floorsnap went in trying to tear out the tree, trying to get some of the magic out of it, finding himself almost killed in the process of getting the sap or ingesting the sap. The party would find themselves quite quickly attacked by a group of what looked to be blood apes and these large medium cloaked apes, as well as a couple of otters, but no one really remembers the 20 HP creatures that died immediately. As the group found themselves in combat, Floorsnap and Wara surrounded, May nearly downed, and surprisingly, Azurus managing to not take much damage, but getting the cannons to fire off, creating an artillery barrage that seemed to do nothing as the balls of iron and flame hit further into the island, vanishing into the shrub. The party, though, with a bit of work and as well as assistance, would quickly get May freed from their surroundings as Wara and Floorsnap made quick work of the creatures that attacked them. Wara putting what was the rest to sleep as the party then went around the beach and started cutting throats and taking items. With that, May gathering up a few materials for their stew to start working on in the pot. Throwing in the tree bark or Floorsnap creating a stew of his own to throw in some tree sap and bark, if I remember correctly. The party returns once more, still on this beach, as they begin to stir the pot, and a few ships begin to unload from the ships at sea, waiting for Azurus' call. We return back to the year 65,008, the month of the White Wolf, or September, on the 4th day in the afternoon, as the sun continues overhead, giving a dry but hot humidity. As you lot kind of gather around the stew pot, the crew's still in a somewhat skeleton crew on the ships themselves. Only wave scales and a few frost giants having joined you, or I think it was 2 frost giants and a single troll having joined you. As you begin to work away at that stew, the island seems to begin to quake, the ground beginning to shake, and as you look towards the trees, you begin to see birds kind of flying off and running or disappearing into the skies. As things begin to quake, all of you give me a balance check.
I'm outside.
Oh, okay, so give me a balance check while outside. I mean, beach is outside, that is confirmed.
Gonna levitate?
I'm kidding, or I got you. Can you
I
levitate?
also just slightly hover off the ground?
Yeah, same dog.
Balance plus 10.
Plus 10?
As
Okay.
it happens, I also can hover.
Well, let's see. Oh, will the dice roller let me roll tonight? That's a good question. It's pondering. It's contemplating. The bots are offline. Oh no, wait, hold up.
Doom!
Do I have to physically roll dice today?
All right, I'll go inside and
Hold up. Oh, nope, I got it. All right, cool, we're good. I can just use the Beyond 20 command. All right, that is a 29th. Wow, all right. Why not roll well for you? As the four of you managed to kind of keep your bounce floating, the three of you floating off the sand as soon as you begin to feel the ground tremor. The island... Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, that's yogurt. The island beginning to shake as the trees let down a few fruits that kind of drop to the ground, giving a satisfying crunching sound deep in the forest. A few moments go by as you look about watching the tree line. First, nothing but a calmness. And then suddenly, as you see the sand of the beach begin to fall in on itself, as creatures begin to pull themselves out of the burrows, large-looking yellow spiders, followed by other creatures beginning to crawl out as hordes of these things begin to move. Let's roll some initiative. Oh, I was hoping for the balance checks. Why does no one want to be on their ass today?
13.
13. Nice.
12.
12. Alright, maybe I should go back to rolling for you, Wara.
Can I summon a Gygax with his special weapon? Like
No.
the spiders?
No. Unfortunately, he is out. Oh, yeah. May, you're gonna have to, here. The
Slash roll.
Yeah, slash roll, because the Me6 is, down. 20 for Floor Snap, and 7 for May. May, I'm sorry, the dice roller does not seem to like you today.
That's why I play spellcasters.
I feel that pain as a main barbarian player. Give me a second just to get my list up here real quick. I fully planned, but forgot to update my enemy list for you guys. Okay, cool. Let's see how many initiatives I can do. Oh, I can only do one. Oh, that sucks. Alright. It's gonna be a minute. Give me a second as I roll these.
You may want to just separate them into groups if they already have like the same initiative.
Oh, no, don't worry. That's with the groups. I'm grouping by monster types.
Okay.
That's why. Alright, well, we got another one. That's a 12. Oh, man, that's fantastic. We're gonna see what comes out of these holes first on the beach. +7. Jesus Christ. I hope that it's gonna be worth it for you, there, Azurus, to have retreated from the rest of your crew and what you were doing beforehand. Hopefully your party doesn't die with you today.
Retreated from my crew?
All is an implication of what you were doing beforehand. That doesn't make sense. I'll explain later in smaller words.
Thank you. Me brain no big now. Me cut wood all day. Me brain Neanderthal.
You're a caster. You need that. I hope you realize.
No, he doesn't. He's a wisdom caster.
That's
He
true.
could have an inch of 2.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Let me double check.
Real power of being old as shit.
Me no
Yeah,
big
that's my
brain.
spell.
Me philosopher. Me think of ways of if car and house both have window, but house no go, it not window that make car go.
Amazing.
Honestly, all right. That's
Is that you?
Oh, ouch. That's fucked up, man. He hasn't done any. Why are you calling him out like that? He hasn't even done anything to you. Alright, let me pull up Connell's initiative bonus here. Give me a second. Apologies. Ah, yes, I forgot he still has... I'm gonna have to get used
Did you post an image or something like that, Lev? In, like, say, I don't know, not the Monster Monday chat?
What image?
I don't know. You said, "Is this you?" and then Royce reacted to something, and I didn't see it at all.
No, I was messing with Hunter because I was calling him by his Sunday name character's name.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Actually, Kez has lower intelligence than Azorus.
That does not surprise me somehow.
I mean, like, Kez has a 10. I think, Azorus has a 17.
Hmm.
So he actually is pretty smart, but I don't like being smart. Being smart is boring.
Yeah, that's why. Only a slight difference, right? Right, and then out of my own notes for wave scales, he is going to hold back during the fight as he does not want to get eaten.
Yeah, I
He said
understand.
officially, you know what? I don't need this.
Yeah, he's going to cower behind the dinghy that they rode in on, alongside the other other three crew member who are not meant to fight monsters that could, wipe out your average storm giant raider. All right. As the ground begins to shake, the beach beginning to crack open, holes beginning to almost appear all around the long beach itself, as these long-legged spiders begin to pull themselves out. What looked to be at first about five of these large yellow spiders seem to be the first out of the holes closest to you all. Kind of as you conglomerate near the soup pot or this cauldron that May has been working in, the creatures seem to be about 10 feet roughly from you as they come out of these holes. Looking into the holes themselves, you can see they go on even further into the island. Other creatures climbing and crawling as they come towards the exit to face you. As you continue to watch, we pop to initiative with, you would not guess it, but floor snap being first.
Ah, sweet. So it's only 5 so far.
Yes.
Is that correct?
The hole open and clearly showing that there will be more creatures coming almost every couple rounds.
Gotcha. Well, I feel like the only way to do anything with holes is to plug them.
True.
So I'm going to do that with spider corpses.
All right.
And I'm going to, bull rush May, upwards.
What? What do you mean by bull rush May upwards? Please elaborate, if you would not mind.
Well, I'm giving May a boost. She's flying, so it won't, do anything. She will just be higher in the air.
I mean, all right. Sure. May, are you gonna refuse or contest, rather?
Oh yeah, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna hold on, floor snap. Let me do this. Hold on, I got this. I can beat floor. Like none of the monsters you've thrown at us can beat floor snaps bull rush. Me. Boom, 16. What are you gonna do, floor snap?
Well, you go minimum of 30 feet in the air, so.
As
May has no base attack on it.
as May, you
Strength
feel.
of 10.
You feel as floor step turns to you, kind of grabs you and lifts you up as quick as possible into the air above him, kind of shoving you up about 30 feet as he looks over at the spiders.
I got the uppie.
Alright, I need 5 bull rush resistances. I'm also going to be shoving them back into their holes as I'm grinding them across the sands.
Is your telekinesis spell like?
It is at the moment.
I need a check then, for spell resistance.
I suppose you need 5.
Correct. Yes. Fail on the first one.
As in, it didn't go through?
Correct. Fails on the second.
Oh.
Alright, so I'll do something different for the second action then.
Okay.
Because if they're just gonna fail. Fortunately, they are resistant to me touching them directly with the bull rush. They're not resistant to just being hit in the face with objects that are thrown at them.
Floor Snap's just going full carrying a Black Friday sale. Alright. Let's see what you got.
Ah, shit. We don't have the RR, do we?
RR. I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh, the like be able to roll multiples at the same time.
No, yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, I don't know if you can do like /RR and see if it works. You can try it.
I don't like my chances on this one.
Also, I will confirm if I remember correctly. You for your own knowledge, Floor Snap. Roughly, you guesstimate that even if you managed to crit on the spell resistance, you're pretty sure you could not overcome these creatures.
That's why I just stopped trying. It was like I got 3 total ones for like 1 action from like the other thing. But yeah,
All right.
just not gonna bother on that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right. Well, slowly those will filter through. Give it a minute. There's. Gotta appreciate. Is there any? Oh, there's another. All right. Is that it? The last one. All right. Let's see. And these are for just bull rush,
No, these are just throwing like fucking chunks and objects at them.
rocks, and whatever you can find from the sand. Okay. Let me double check. All right. One misses.
All right. Well, they'll get 5. Sorry, there's 5 of them, so they'll get 2 apiece.
Perfect. Let's see what you got.
Well, Laura, I tried that last time and it didn't go so well, so I'm a little worried about sending my throwing my nephew into danger now.
Into a hole with creatures that just took the spell resistance of one of your strongest spellcasters. Well, but for telekinesis at least.
Yeah. Oh shit. What is it for? Oh wait, that's right. Do they have damage resistance, or can I just lump this together?
They do, unfortunately. 15 DR because you're just doing base bludgeoning.
All right, cool. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'm sorry.
I just have the 15 like multiply twice over and subtracted already. Why did the one like roll so goddamn well? What the hell? Like one of them takes 66, another one takes 35.
Okay, give me a second to calculate as the rocks go flying at this. As you all watch Floorsnap try his telekinesis at the creatures, attempt to throw or kind of rush them back into the hole, and as you see the almost slightly translucent force of what looks to be a sumo Floorsnap kind of like pushing his palms out towards these creatures to move them back, seemingly dissipating on their skin with ease. As the creatures stand, as Floorsnap turns and starts just picking up rocks from the ground and chucking them at the poor creatures. Alright. Oh god, when you have so many separate health pools. No, I know you did. That's why it's just taking me a kit. But there's a lot of creatures, and I'm slow at math.
Oh, good. I just.
This is why we have calculators.
Look, I don't need double DR.
Oh,
The
no.
triple DR.
Alright, there's that. One moment, and then... Okay. Perfect. As the rocks go flying towards the creatures, one after another, slamming into them, they seem to dent and bruise as the carapaces kind of like lean in a little bit. The creatures irritated as they look on. Many of them drawing their attention over towards the mad, basically wizard toad, staring at them as he throws more rocks and clutter at the creatures.
Yep. I like to 5-foot step upward with my perfect maneuverability from flying with telekinesis, and in my turn.
Alright, as you go up into the air, taking your 5-foot step up, you are right below May. As you look up, seeing May kind of looking down at the creatures, prepping, I imagine, a spell, and as they get ready. But before we get there, Crump Jr. is going to do something, as he is still a troll and still has not stopped or has not given up his chance to fight. As he is going to turn and rush towards the spiders, or one of the spider holes. Oh god. As that'll be he'll get 2 claw attacks for it. So can I do 2d20 plus 9? Oh, here I can just add the 9 manually. Oh, you know what? Roll command. Give me a second. 2d20. Will you work? Did that work? No. No, not at all. Alright. Well, we got 1 of a 13. I'm not going to get used to this command shift, I swear to God. And a 20. Jesus Christ. Okay. As Crump hits both of his attacks, as he slams into one of these spiders with all he has. Do trolls get rend automatically? Oh, they do. Alright, so that's going to be 4d6.
EX, which means he gets it.
Yeah.
Any EX ability he gets automatically, except for the regeneration, unless he has assumed supernatural ability, at which point he gets it.
Oh, and of course I roll like ass. Okay. As the creature's tank, that'll be 9 plus 21 for 30 points of damage as he slams into the spellcon off to the farthest to the right, getting in its face and trying to keep the the creature from leaving the front of the hole. Alrighty. That will end Crump's turn as he stands there. Azurus, as you look in front of you, about 10 feet in front, the creatures staring up at you, these large yellow spiders, the same ones you had seen over by the ship earlier, by the looks of them.
How far off the shore are these holes from? Like, how far are the holes from, like, the actual, like, shoreline? Where
The
water-
shoreline or the waterline?
The waterline, my apologies.
Okay. About 40 feet, roughly. So about 30-ish feet behind you. Would be how far the water is back.
Then that should not be too much of a problem, seeing as when water travels, it can go pretty far. All right. So I want to cast Control Water.
Okay.
And so I know I will be able to lift up the water level by 16 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's essentially, and it's like a 10 by 10 area, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And when cast on a beach, the water can spill onto the dry land. So what I'm hoping for is that this water will rush through and start filling up maybe not like even move away the spiders, perhaps, but at least start filling up the holes that they came from with water.
Okay.
Hopefully drowning what else is in there, if there is anything.
What's your caster level?
8.
So that'd be 80 feet, or 80 feet of volume of water. Holy shit. All right.
And it goes 16 feet high, and it just spills out.
As you see what looks to be a large, almost like ship kind of come out of the water, looking almost like a book carved into a bowl, this magical aura begins to pull the water towards one of the tunnels and just lets it start to drain in as the spider kind of sputters. Let me double check something. They do not have that. Okay. As the creatures begin, or as the water starts to fill in, let me double check what rules are on drowning. I've never had to drown an enemy in 3.5, so this will be a new one.
It's either rounds or minutes in Constitution modifier, and then it starts drowning, and then is how long it can hold its breath. It gets an immediate fortitude save against some kind of DC in order to determine whether it was breathing in when it was hit with the water.
Okay.
Basically it gets
I'm
a fortitude
it.
save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it. So 32 minutes. Okay, got you. As Alright. As the creature begins or to feel the water splaying it beginning to fill into the tunnels, the creature is going to have to make a swim check for the fact that the water is rushing in. As you do this. Do these creatures get any... Oh, fuck. Well, shockingly, spiders, not swimmers.
Also, fun fact, this spell lasts 10 minutes per level.
I saw that, so I'm going to have to keep making this check. Yes, I'm not happy. Can someone check his swim strength or dex? I think it's strength, but...
It's strength.
It is? Okay, thank you. So that is a +6. That's not... Or +5, my apologies.
Oh, hey.
Why? Why does the game hate me tonight? What is this?
I am Azar's
get back in the hole.
master of these oceans!
As the water plows into the front yellow spider in the tunnel and gets shoved back in as it's shunted into its compatriots, the water starts just pouring in as the creatures try to hold their own inside the narrow tunnel. Alright. Are you going to, I assume, is that concentration for control water? No.
Actually,
It is
I
just a
don't know.
standard action. It does it so, meaning that you do not have to keep it up. It just keeps going by itself.
is fucking crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, 3.5 doesn't really do a lot of concentration spells.
No, there's only a few that like specify. It's mostly cleric-based spells, to be fair.
You can
Then I
always
guess,
do it again.
Yep.
I guess I could.
Double drown.
But, I don't think I'm going to waste... Well, I'm not going to call it a waste, but I don't think I'm going to use another level 4 spell just yet. I only have so many of those. Yeah, but I don't know if that might be magic and they'll just eat it up.
It is a good question. But as you and Crump kind of have a tunnel down each, you still have your second action as you haven't moved if you'd like to do something.
Can I throw animalistic power on Wara?
Yeah.
+2 bonus to strength, dex, and con.
As you turn and kind of give Wara a smack on the back, Wara, you feel as your muscles start to bulge and grow, your body kind of increasing, and the armor getting a little tighter as you stand there. Your size category, of course, not changing.
Go get him, bud.
As Azurus kind of looks on at you, saying this, watching as the spiders sputter in the tunnel, thus ending his turn. One sec. I've been sent something that one of the players in Monday have decided to do, and maybe biting them in the ass. All right.
Wait, what?
You plan to arrive? Well, someone. Not gonna say who. May have just sent out an SOS. All right. As Azurus ends his turn, we'll see if that comes up. As the creatures are up next, 3 of the holes we'll see as spiders with these long blades almost jutting from their faces begin to crawl out of the hole, standing off to the sides of the spiders, the yellow spiders that had already come out. As 3 of them come, these large-looking sword-like creatures come charging forth. They are actually going to charge forth. All 3 are going to go and aim towards Wara as they see the magic go off on him. Let me double check for my charge rules. As it has been a minute. How do they have? Oh, I don't have improved charge. Oh, I'm sad. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you've got a magical enhancement? Alright.
Also, the rest of us are technically flying.
That could also potentially... Well, Zurus is just barely floating off the ground right now. And Crump's not. Okay. So that will be a +2 to the attack. Oh my Jesus. That is 8 attacks. Oh no, they don't get to use all 8 legs. Okay, never mind. Give me a moment.
They don't get to use all 8 legs.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Exactly. As 3 of them will charge. I'll just do this. as that, and they get a plus to that. So, jeez, I don't think I can miss. Oh well, I spoke too soon. Goddamn the multi-roll. You never know how much you love it until it's gone. Alright. Wara, does a 13, 15, or 15 manage to hit?
If I was unconscious.
As Wara easily seeing the creatures and with his new increased speed, kind of easily slashing and parrying the creatures' bladed legs away from him as they go fluttering about. The creatures giving a strange noise as their front legs begin to be pushed up and they sit back on their back legs, trying to make themselves look larger. Alright, that will end their turn as it charges a full action. The others can't get out of their holes thanks to your captain and his first lover, mate.
Quick
And
question, these are different spiders in the first group?
correct. These ones, the first look to be yellow and large. These ones seem to have blades for legs.
Oh no, blade spiders.
Oh god, they're vampire hunters!
They are originally named sword spiders.
They're pretty fucking cool.
They are. All right. And as a third species of spider comes out, just to really let into the confusion here, you see as a group of what looks to be 3 of the jungle spiders begin to crawl out, now coming out of the holes unoccupied or blocked as they do. All 3, as they crawl out looking about, are going to look around and give me a double check. I'm just seeing how far a range is on something. I apologize. One more. Oh, it is. Okay. As they are all 3 going to lean back and begin to launch what looks to be a toxic green cloud out towards all of you. It is a 10-foot radius, so it will hit you as they hit with all 3. So if everyone wouldn't mind giving me a fortitude save, please. If you are immune to poison, you are not affected, including you, May. Yes.
Ah, okay, because I'm like 30 feet up,
Yes.
as opposed to everyone else's like being on the ground.
This is a contact poison. You do not necessarily have to breathe it in. Your feet fall just right within the radius of it, or rather diameter of it.
Okay.
20.
Is this a death effect?
No.
Okay.
20, you succeed, Wara.
22.
22, succeeds. Floor Snap succeeds.
One moment, please.
God damn it.
Or is it 35 feet that I'm up? Lev, how high up am I?
30.
Okay.
That was confirmed.
I got a 22.
Alright, as all 3 of you succeed, feeling all 4 of you succeed, feeling no effect from the toxic cloud, though your vision slightly obscured as you are all, those on the ground are considered in 50% concealment. May, I'm sorry, you are not. Your feet are, if that makes you feel any better, I guess. You don't have to worry about some creature trying to grab you from below easily. As the jungle spiders will end their turn, as that is their that is a full action effect for them. Wara, as you look on, seeing 6 spiders, 9 spiders, kind of all out of their holes, looking about. Some 3 of which attacked you. 3 more of which that are just shooting toxic gas all around. As you look about, not being able to see much through this thick green cloud.
And 3 yellow ones, right?
Yes, correct. And 3 yellow ones that are still standing by the holes, watching and attacking from a distance. Or at least that's what it seems. It's like,
I need to get grape shot in my cannons at some point.
well, your cannons have to see you now. Well, actually, no. I guess you can shout. You have a spell. I forgot about that. That you can just whisper to them. I did forget.
Mm-hmm.
You have whispering sand, like Cinder.
Yeah.
All right. What are you thinking, Warren?
I'm getting things set up.
Okay. You had a moment to do that a few seconds ago. I'm just saying.
No. There's other things I need to set up after you say my turn has started.
Uh-huh. Is it like calling for backup and an SOS signal?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, not at all? Alright.
No idea whatsoever.
Okay.
So I roar. It will last 5. What was that?
The fitness gravitation test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Thank you, Azurus.
It will last 5 rounds.
Okay.
Intimidation check is 30.
Alright, let me roll against.
All 9 of them.
Yep. Fuck me. No, the dice roller!
And wood. I prefer plastic for doing the embroidering and wood for displaying the embroideries.
Let me see. How do I roll multiples? Oh no, don't give me that shit. I want to know how to roll multiples. I'm not gonna play this game tonight. Give me a minute. Oh, they don't. Oh, there's no way. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Come on. I'm sorry. I have too many.
You D&D Beyond.
Just go to Google.
No, I refuse.
Open a dice roller in Google. It'll let you actually pick the dice.
No, there's gotta be a way to do it. I'm gonna figure this out here real quick. I apologize, but I refuse to use this, or to lose this.
Me when I use roll D1s.
Let me see. Does Avery even work? No, because Cameron's an asshole and doesn't know what he's talking about. God damn it. Oh, I do not want to have to. Okay, fuck.
Tatsumaki?
Huh?
Tatsumaki?
No, what? I don't know what do you mean by that?
Tatsumaki is a bot that has a dice roller feature in it. I don't know if she has the multi-roll feature, but I like Tatsumaki because that dice roller sees eye to eye with me 99% of the time.
I don't even care if it, like, rolls well. I just don't want to sit here. I have to do this 3 times for each of these fuckers, and then I gotta look up the next one. Oh, God damn it.
I'm pretty sure they're immune to it. I'm pretty sure it's a mind-affecting effect for both the sleep and the intimidate. And they're all mindless unless they have an intelligence score.
Funny enough, that's what I'm rolling for, which is what I'm rolling for, because, the yellow spiders do have an intelligence score, which is why I'm rolling. The others do not, you are correct. 9, 22, and 22, Wara.
Fail, and fail.
God damn it.
Okay, Tatsubat does not have a multi-roller, sadly. I just
Understandable.
looked it up.
Gotcha. Yep, go ahead and roll, and, Wara, for it.
So, that was just the first is the intimidation.
Yep. So the creatures
So
find
those
themselves held back. Yep.
Yep. And then they have to roll for sleep, unless they're all immune to sleep.
You know, it's funny. The ones that have an intelligence score are immune to sleep. The ones that don't aren't. You gotta love
So
it.
the 3 yellows are immune,
To sleep, yes.
but they are intimidated.
Correct.
So now the other 6 have to roll for sleep.
Okay, so that is 6 fortitude saves. The good news is I don't think I should lose. Bad news is I have to roll.
Against the 30.
Oh, I don't even care. No, it's not that. I have to roll. Don't say I don't do anything for you all. There's the first 3.
Fail.
Yeah, you're not making it better. Oh, god damn it. I swear to God, we're never having a Monday session again if the goddamn dice roller's down. Not doing this. Oh, well, hey, I made one.
Ooh. That's a tie, and I believe your words were in a tie, the player wins.
Correct.
So all 6 of them are asleep.
You know, I'm so happy I rolled all those things for now to watch. For how many rounds? You said it was 5, right?
No. No, my rage is for 5 rounds.
Got you.
Their sleep, I did not roll yet. Where was that roll again?
Next time, I'm bringing my God Killer dice. Just using those from now on. Anytime this dice thing it doesn't work.
Sorry guys, I cannot be available for a session when Royce brings out his god-killing dice.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, probably.
Well, hey, you know, I'm not a god, so I'll be alright, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go?
Floorstat, meanwhile, planning something in the background.
Me when I give someone god-killing dice, and then I renounce my godhood, so I'm no longer a god, so therefore the dice can no longer harm me.
I'm pretty sure that God of War proved that's not how that works.
Nah.
One
You're
round?
lucky. No, 1 minute.
1 minute? Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's only 10 rounds.
Yeah, only. It's okay.
Yeah, just remember that every round, if there's a new spider showing up, they have to go in and get that 30 intimidation check.
Gotcha.
For not falling asleep. Okay, so how far away are the yellow spiders?
So they are still 10 feet away from you, roughly, for the one that would be right in front of you, and then about 15 feet for 5 feet to the left, and then another one about 10 feet to the left, so about 20 feet in total. So you have one within 10 feet of striking distance, or you can choose to go to the farthest one on the ends. The ones on the right seem to be either the tunnel being drowned, or the tunnel being blocked by a large crump gut that is currently swiping.
Okay, if I go for the middle one, would that mean that there would be one 5 foot to the left and one 5 foot to the right?
Yes, the one on the 5 foot to the right of you, though, is being pushed into its hole by a lot of water.
Okay, so there's 3 spiders. One's being pushed into the hole by water.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And then the other 2 are not being pushed in.
There's 3 spiders that are being unaffected completely. If you want to take a 5-step to the left and go forward, then you'll have a spider on either side that's not being affected. However, you do have 3 sword spiders surrounding you, though they are asleep.
Yes. I'm gonna go for the yellow spiders.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
Let's see.
Dibs on the sword spider's legs.
Well, is this like the giant bones?
Well, I think, well, as long as Vicarettes gets a claim to some of them.
God damn it.
Try kicking and re-inviting Meeseeks.
I mean, we're good.
I'm gonna pounce at the first one.
Okay.
And by the way,
29 to hit.
29 does hit, yes.
Right.
Let's see what you got. And what were you saying, Azurus, while Wara does his dice roll?
Oh yeah. Are all of these spiders like obviously like subspecies of like the gaunts that we saw through the telescope? Like they're all probably like the magic resistance and all that.
It does not look like it so far. Given that a good few of them just fell asleep to Wara's ability.
That's fair. You know what? You're right.
27 damage.
It was the golden ones that were like super resistant, right?
The yellows do look the same, I will say, the yellow spiders. The sword as well as the jungle spiders do not. They do, like I said, the sword ones have swords on their legs, and the jungle ones are colored a bit more exotically and brightly.
Just want to make sure so I know I can use spells.
Yep, you're good. However, like I mentioned a moment earlier, when you saw Floor Snap attack, his telekinesis did nothing to the poor creatures. Alright, as you jump and pounce onto the creature, grasping hold with your claws as you stab into it, the spider kind of tries to grab at you with its legs as you get onto its front. Its mouth kind of grabbing at your belt and tearing at your armor as it tries to wrestle with you, as you basically grab down and slash at the creature with your claws. Alright.
And I do 0 damage?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Well, actually, hold up. Are your claws considered magical weapons?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I didn't know if you had picked up the feat or not. Then yeah, no damage seems to go through as you watch your claws. You feel the strikes, but as you feel them scratch across the yellow spider seems to be unbothered as the carapace doesn't even get a dent on it. The creature seemingly continuing to tear and bite at you as it tries to get you away from it.
All right. Then I'm going to use Spring Attack to get out of range, come and go to the jungle spiders.
Okay. The jungle spiders are standing next to the yellow, so it was the sword spiders that were surrounding you if you're trying to jump back to there.
No, I'm going to the jungle spiders that are asleep.
Okay. So you take a step to the left, one of them seems to be just standing there in between.
Yep. And because Pounce was a success, I still get my other 2 attacks, so I'm just going to do long sword attacks to him.
Let me double check.
Are you able to, what, is it coup d'etat? Is that what it is, the sleeping spiders, or no?
You can coup de grace sleeping, or like a sleeping opponent. Problem is, coup de grace is a full round action.
Yeah, which he's already used his pounce.
Yeah.
So
no,
that
you
means I'm
can...
going to be doing 2 attacks on one of those spiders.
Okay. Got you. Does your pounce and spring attack give you that as a third action?
So here, Pounce must be first attack. On success, gets 2 attacks.
Yes, which is part of this. That is one action, yeah. Which I think pounce is a full action. Let me double check.
Right.
Charge.
Yeah, so that's a full action. So that's like that means action and movement.
So you're not letting me do that? Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, not if you don't. I mean, if you had used your spring attack as prior to your pounce, it would make sense to be able to bounce back, but you wouldn't be able to continue attacking. If you raked or you pounced, you attacked, your rake would be part of the 2 claw attacks being successful. I assume you that 27 damage includes the rake.
Yeah, that is the rake. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that with your 2 claw attacks, which would auto go, which you already would have rolled to, which
Okay,
would have been added in
spring
there.
attack to move to the jungle spiders, and then that would be the end of my turn then.
Okay. All right. As you end your turn, the 2 creatures from above come flying in. What looks to be 2 massive vultures flying from the center mountain, as they are going to use their full action to fly and as far as they can and drop a creature or object seemingly from their claws that disappears like a crater into the or like a meteor into the forest, vanishing from sight as it hits the ground, rumbling the ground slightly. Alright, that will end their turn. The spell gaunts are up, or rather yellow spiders as you see them. The 3 that are out are intimidated, but are going to go after Wara immediately. However, they're not going to take a step forward.
And they have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Or no, is it disadvantage or is it -2?
That is what disadvantage is. It's -2. 5th edition is when you do a second roll. That's when they introduced that. Well, technically, I think they introduced it 4th edition, but no one played 4th edition.
We don't speak of that edition.
Exactly. Remove armor. They're attached. Can't snap shortly enough to break a single strap. Question, Wara. Is your armor magical?
It's a +2. That's about it, and it's lamellar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's natural.
it.
Or it's magical.
Do you have a weapon on you that's magical by chance?
I have a +1 longsword.
Perfect. I appreciate that. All right.
Fucking you! Oh, you son of.
Time to do an improved disarm. Alright, so can't do that. Alright. Wara, give me an attack roll with your weapon. I don't think it's two-handed, because I think you have a shield, if I remember correct. No, it is technically. I think longsword does count as two-handed, so you do get a +4 on this.
Well, it's two-handed if you don't have a shield.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's, so he can use it as a two-handed weapon. So specifically a weapon that classifies as two-handed or can be used as two-handed and disarmed, it's a +4 bonus on the roll.
Oh, dang.
If it's a light weapon, you get a -4. So,
So you want me to do an attack roll as if though I'm using my longsword two-handed?
Yes, correct. And with a +4 on top of that.
Okay, 38.
Nice. What's my... Just double checking. Let's see. Okay, so it is just a bite attack plus the extra, or with no extra things.
And a -2.
Yeah. You succeed, just barely. That -2 saved you.
Yes, it did.
As the creature goes to try and bite at your sword, trying to pull, or shooting this web out towards it to try and pull it back. So you grab hold of the longsword just at the nick of time, managing to keep it away. The creature is not moving, and can technically do that twice. So, let's go again. Do you feel lucky twice, Wara?
No, since that's a nat 1.
Wara, thank you for your longsword. As the creature takes the longsword into its mouth, kind of snatching it away as it does. Let me double check. Does it disjunctive by auto go off? Yes, it does. Alright. I gotta look up. Okay, so, Floor Snap and May or Wara, as you have a little bit more experience, and I could not find this actually in the book, so maybe you can answer this. An attack on an object, when it has to make a successful save to not be broken, what's the, roll you have to do? Do you know?
Normal weapons, it has a D10 strength. But since it's magical, and it's a +1, I think it goes up to 15.
Because isn't hardness also a thing in whatever?
Yeah,
no,
that's kind of
not
what
for
it is,
saving throws. Hardness specifically negates just straight up damage done to it.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it's just I think it's a flat 0, and then it's modified by the enhancement bonus of the weapon itself.
So D20 +1.
+1.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me double check that.
Yeah, feel free. Because this could make or break depending on how this fight goes. Skipping some of your guys' items. So if you want, because I looked it up, it says it's in Chapter 8 of the Player's Handbook. I read the entirety of Chapter 8, could not find anything on the explanation with attacking on objects on what it means. And, it did not show anything to the concept. Well, I found the AC for, items and stuff, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Because this is a save.
Magic items, Fortitude, Reflex, and Will save bonuses are equal to 2 + 1/2 its caster level.
Okay. What's your... If it's a +1 longsword, I don't even know if that would consider...
3.
5.
Who made the... is that longsword a longsword that Vicaret enchanted?
No, I think this is a base game.
Okay.
No, it was just from the market.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, if it's just a +1 longsword, I think caster level is... Let me double check.
No, it's
5, I
3?
think. Or is it 3? I thought level 5 was level 1.
Well, let me double check real quick and go to my magic items because that's a quick check.
Creating magic items.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if Vikarat had made that sword, it would have its save bonuses would be 5.
Also, I'm just gonna go look at a random weapon and see one that has like a +1 enhancement. Ooh, excuse me.
I'm sorry, 6.
The lowest for a +1 looks to be caster level 5. You have to be.
It is because that's the low. Well,
Oh
that's
no.
fair because that's the level you need for armor and weapons.
Yeah, there's some items that have none, but that most of them seems the lowest. I say so. I'd say like so if it's half, then we round up. Then it'd be a 3 or +3.
Yep. So 5 total.
Yep. So you have a +5, a d20 +5, please. Wara,
1 second. Let me run back to my laptop.
take your time. If you need to take a second to take a smoke, I understand.
Oh no, it was my dog's feeding time.
You could have also said that. We would have been happy to delay. I don't mind.
There you go, 21.
As Wara's sword loses all of its magical properties as the creature sucks the last of its abilities away. As the creature drains the magic, it drops the thing out of its mouth, letting it fall to the ground almost immediately. As 2 more spell gaunts are going to go, but since you have no other magic items that's not armor, or the thing sticking on your head, which I can't actually catch or grab easily. Shoot. I fucked myself by putting you in half concealment.
Well, interesting story. You can't sunder anything that's not an armor or weapon.
It's not sundering it. It's just turning it into a non-magical object.
I know, it's just like they're not legal targets to attack. It's like one of the weird things about 3.5.
What do you mean, for the items?
Yeah.
I understand that. However, this the ability snatch item is specifically designed to target items from the spell gaunt. This is an actual specific.
I do anyway.
Yeah. So, well, you are technically right. Yes. If it wasn't a specific ability, I could not target items specifically. This is an actual ability that is designed to target items because it's supposed to take away displayed magic items. I mean, I can send you the monster sheet if you want to see it afterwards.
Oh no,
I
I was
hate
just pointing it
saying
out.
this.
What was that?
My heavy wooden shield is a +1 as well.
Ooh. Can I take? Cannot remove armor items. Shields and armor. It's not attached on multiple occasions. Yeah. No, that's a fair point. You know what? Why not? One of them is going to go after your shield, then. So we're going to do another disarm, please.
So that'd be an attack with the wooden shield?
Yes, in this situation. Yeah. Just making sure I was reading that right, and then I got a +22 because I have a -2. Is the 21 what you rolled? What? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Another nat 1. God.
As you watch your shield taken from your hands as you try to push away the creature's webbing as it pulls and takes a bite. I need another 10 or d20 +5 in this situation. We'll just assume caster level 5 for any items that don't have it specified for +1. Save us all on a power here.
22. It's also getting destroyed.
You are 1 below. Yeah, I'm sorry. As the creature sucks in the magic, making it... It's not destroyed. It's mundane. To be very clear, it's still a functioning shield. It's just now it doesn't have the magical property of +1.
As far as war is concerned, it's covered in spider goo. It's destroyed.
Okay, I can't do anything about that. As the creature drops the item immediately out of its mouth, as it looks about with 50% concealment, I can't actually see technically Floor Snap or Azurus. And May, you are a little too high. God damn it. Alright, we're just gonna bite your ass. Fuck you. This is not. We're done. Let's have
Hold
a
on,
proper
I'm
fight.
changing all of my AC stats.
Okay, take your time for a second, as I am going to go ahead and just bite you. Yes?
To be fair, you don't have to get rid of the entirety of your shield armor bonus unless you like specifically take an action to take it off. Like I know Wara doesn't like it anymore because it's covered in spider goo. It's still on your arm and still provides like the base shield bonus of like +2.
Mm-hmm. Which isn't hurt. Alright. Well, Wara calculates there's a 28 to hit for you. Which, kind of sad with a 22 to hit to my bonus. Kind of just hurts
Have
me.
I ever told you I don't like you?
Yes. Most players do at least once in a campaign.
Because that 28
Uh-oh.
actually hits me.
Oh, good to hear. Hey, don't worry, I don't do much
Did you
damage.
roll that with a -2?
Yes, that's with a -2, because I don't have a +24, I have a +22 to hit now because of that. Alright.
Yeah, I really don't like you.
Well, I understand. You're gonna hate me more. This does count for magical damage and the concept of DR, just for your own knowledge. Thankfully, I only do 9 points of damage as I roll on that one, on a D8, which kind of hurts. Thank you. I'm just double checking.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Question, Wara? You don't have any spellcasting classes, do you?
No, I'm
Okay.
a straight fighter.
Alright, perfect. Then you do not have to worry about anything. As the creature bites onto you, kind of catching your arm, biting through the gauntlet end, kind of as its fangs pierce, looking up at you, pulling away as it does. Thankfully, you see the blue, what looks to be this almost blue liquid of venom-like material kind of roll off your arm, seemingly going around the cut and avoiding it as it leaks off the side as it ends its turn. And good news, I've got one more. And I don't have anything else to pick on you, so we're just going to bite you twice. Don't worry, this should only hurt a little bit. And you are the team tank. Well, that's a 33 for the first one. And a 24 for the second. I have a feeling I'm about to be cursed at in chat.
Curse upon you, sorrow fall thick and fast.
Alright, as both hit. 8 plus 16.
Yes, you were right. I did curse you out in words.
There is 22 points of piercing damage as the creature bites onto your arm again, tearing at it as the venom thankfully does nothing to you as it falls away from the wound. The creature just kind of glaring at you as it stands ready to attack, ending its turn.
Flip it off.
The other one is going to make a swim check once more. Oh, god damn it, wrong command, sorry. 1, 2, 20 plus 8. Oh, yes! Fuck you! Wait, what's the save for control water, actually, for the swim? Does it give one? I'm curious. No. Alright, awesome. And water drowning wise. Ah, that doesn't let him move. That just means I don't take damage. That's great.
Drowning.
I see it's like 1d3 non-lethal. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, cool. As the creature is going to go ahead and move forward, does this thing actually have like a... What does it describe the force of it as?
If it doesn't have a swim speed, its swim speed is fucking atrocious.
Oh, it acts like this is a slow spell. Okay. At risk of them leaving.
If they're water elementals.
Yeah, I'd assume it'd be the same effect though if you're a creature that's trying to push your way through the water.
Well, if that's the case, essentially it would just be swimming through a strong current.
Yeah, but in this sense, they wouldn't get the will to save. It would be the idea of they're just pushing through physically. So I think that's a fair thing compared to like a water elemental, which would get the save being made of water or other water-based creatures.
I have to do a strength check then.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Let's see. I think that's a good
With a
point to
minus.
strength. Yeah.
If they succeed on the swim check, they move at 1/4 their speed per move action.
Less successful swim check or 15 DC strength. Where?
Yeah.
Where are you saying that?
Hypertext D20
Okay.
for swim checks. I'll
As
post
air
it in
takes
chat.
no damage in the minute. Very cool. See, drowning.
Swim
Yeah.
as the skill.
Oh, the skill. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. I'm like on the page still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's fair. With that being a DC 15 for the rough waters, because of course this isn't stormy waters. For the swim check, I see what you mean on the 1/4 speed. All right, that works for all. I agree to that. I'll make we'll call it what a DC for the strength check. We'll call it 10 plus the caster level, so 8. That feel fair?
Wow.
Sure.
All right, cool. Works for me.
A DC 18.
Basically, my strength is a plus. God damn it! It's gonna happen every fucking time tonight. There we go. As the creature successfully keeps itself like afloat and keeping its footing in the where it's going, but unable to move as it tries to make the strength check to move forward. All right. The last one is going to bite at Crump, who thankfully does not actually have any visible magic items on him. So this is
He's under the effects of a polymorph spell
Correct.
currently. So.
Yep.
But he also has a ton of natural armor because of the polymorph spell.
Yeah. Oh, this is about to be bad. Ooh, no. There we go. 1d20 plus 24. The second. As 28 and 31 hit by a long shot. Alright. And he still keeps his HP for polymorph, correct? Or does he take HP of the creature?
No, he keeps his original HP.
Okay.
He keeps his original HP, but it goes up by the Constitution modifier increase.
It doesn't. 3.5 is fucking weird.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
Alright. I'll have it roll damage then, as that does succeed on his AC by a long shot. No one's shocked there. So that'll be 2d8 plus 16. God damn it, wrong roll. As Crump takes 23 points of piercing damage, though his cloak that he is wearing when he is not in a polymorph form, which still would take effect, does not allow that to overcome DR on him, as the creature tries to bite at him as much as it can. All right, that ends the Spellgaunt's turns. May, you are finally up. As you look down, seeing the spiders about 10 feet in front of you in the hole, standing in front of their holes. Water to your right, seeing that one of the tunnels being flooded about 5 feet from you. Another about 10 feet over to the, 10 feet from you would be the water. About 15 feet over would be the, what looks to be Crump holding the tunnel. As you stand floating 30 feet up in the air, green smog down below you, giving Azurus and Floor Snap 50% concealment as Wara continues attacking the spiders. What would you like to do?
Which of my allies seem like they're in the most trouble that I can see directly from where I'm at?
Well, Wara is slightly, is in the midst of the fight and seems to be, kind of surrounded by the Spellgaunts biting and attacking him. Azurus is still hidden within the cloud, and, so is Floor Snap. Neither of them look to be, currently affected.
Despite me as a person disliking Crump, May would consider him an ally.
Fair enough. Crump does not look like he has taken a single bit of damage during this battle. He looks perfectly healthy since you polymorphed him.
Okay. I'm gonna pick one of the Spellgaunts that are attacking Wara.
Okay.
And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with Choke on Cinders, which is a supernatural ability, which means it's not subject to spell resistance.
Yep. or magic, which I believe, correct?
Correct.
Nice. All right. What is it? Save or check or what am I doing here?
DC 18 Fortitude save.
Oh, you're not gonna like this. Oh, well, actually, I might roll bad. We never know.
And if it
Well.
fails, it's great. But if not, oh well.
That's a 36 for the fortitude save.
And it was worth a try.
It was.
Insta-kill.
Yeah, as you see the cinders, the gray cinders begin to like burn up from the sand as if the ash is producing them themselves. The spider kind of breathing it in. The creature looks for a moment kind of almost glazed as it looks at Wara as its eyes kind of lose its center vision, and as it shakes its head, the cinder and coughs. These cinders seem to just pour out of its mouth, out of its mouth, as the creature
And now I'm
watches
going to
on.
use my second spell, or not spell, like supernatural ability, which is Fire Gaze. On
Ooh.
that same one.
All right.
First off, it takes 2d6 fire damage.
Is this? Oh, it's supernatural. Okay. All right, and there's no save.
Not for the fire damage.
Okay.
It does get a DC 18 Fortitude save against blindness.
Gotcha. Fortitude. I almost did it again. Plus 13. There we go. 21. As you gaze into the creature's eyes, its bright blue eyes beginning to kind of burn as they start to smoke, little bits of ash coming out as the creature seems to lean back on its legs as it raises its arms in the air, seemingly swinging at anything that comes near it or that's around it, as the creature seems to almost be in immense pain as it settles itself, looking about, trying to locate what seemed to attack it as it locks eyes on you, May.
I'll fly, and then I'll end my turn by 5-foot stepping backwards and upwards.
Okay.
So I'm 35 feet up and 5 feet more back from the group.
Okay, good to know. All right, as we hit the top of the initiative once more, Floor Snap, my man, you are up.
I know.
I know. It's time to sumo frog these guys.
I don't love my ability to do that with the fucking fog wall bullshit going on. Because, like,
It's
unfortunately, throwing shit at them is 100% still an attack.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty much invulnerable to my other bullshit of it. So instead, I think I'm going to just collapse the tunnels.
Smart idea. All right. Let me see. What is Earth's hardness again for an AC?
I can
sand,
just do
so
a
it's
strength
lower.
check to
that's true.
like burst it.
Yeah.
Hard. Well, let me. I will take that. Let me just get you an AC so you have a number to actually aim for.
All right.
AC of sand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine it's not going to be, like, higher than a 2, because I think wood is, like, a 1, but I don't recall off the top of my head exactly, material-wise.
Worst case, it's a 5.
Yeah, let me...
Well, it's like
Don't worry. If you are unable to do this, I'm just going to control sand and raise the level of sand in the surrounding area just to cover all of the fucking holes.
You
in
know...
sand.
Wait a second. You have control water, and you have control sand, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You could
That's
mix them and create a quagmire of quicksand.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, for the, AC you're aiming for, or we'll call the AC of 2, because glass has 1, stone has an 8, I feel like 2 is a fair number. If you would like to try and, so caving in will be, you'll still be going against stone AC, but, you can close the tunnel just by succeeding on the sand.
Okay.
So, you can make an attack. This will count against both in the sense. It'll just be like, hey, here's your number. You have to bare minimum. Here's what you're aiming for.
Gotcha. 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4.
I know you have to roll that one, like, to fail, but, like, still. You never know. Oh, okay.
So 36 raw strength check to just collapse as much of the sand in on itself as possible.
Wouldn't you base roll you help people? Okay. Alright.
Like, I want to reiterate, that's just, like, the strength check. It's not like an attack roll. It is just strength check.
As you watch the tunnels begin to erode a little bit, something catches your eye, Floor Snap, as you watch. The tunnels the sand begins to shake, and a few of the spiders at the front of the 3 tunnels you can kind of see seem to get a hefty pouring of sand on top of them. But as you watch, the tunnels do not collapse.
What the fuck are these tunnels made out of?
Give me a spot check or a search check as a free action. I'll take either.
Search check should be substantially better.
I imagined, but never hurts to, offer.
Since I'm basically right next
25.
to the tunnels, can I do a spot check?
Yeah. 25? Okay. I'll let Wara roll as well, see what he sees. This is going to be very good.
I forgot that Vitra's gaze attack is so much more powerful than...
That fire, yeah. Would you...
Yeah.
23. As both of you look in, noticing the tunnels as they start to or as the sand clears a little bit, as one of the spiders kind of shakes it off, you see a thick blue webbing that you both recognize as what looks to be a mixture of mithril thread.
Oh my god, I need it. Do not collapse that tunnel.
Suddenly, this island has been chosen by Vicar.
You have any idea what I can do with that?
My fucking Christ.
I knew it was gonna be a big catch on the interest. I will say, roughly as you look in, Floor Snap, it looks like from here you can see it glitters all the way down the cave, but you can't really get a clear picture of how thick or how far down it goes from this distance. Plus, you've got the green smog. But seeing that it glitters as far as you can see, which looks to be down almost a good half mile of this tunnel, or one of the tunnels. It seems to be that these tunnels are very well reinforced. Like, these creatures have dug in for a while. Wara, as you look on, you do see the material. It is thick around the stone walls. It's seemingly only showing its appearance when the sand and dirt were adjusted because of the dust that Floor Snap kicked up, allowing you to see its slight glimmer as it seems to dissipate just as quickly. Noting, Wara, you do not see it anymore, but Floor Snap, you can still see the material, which is something to kind of be very pay attention to.
I was like, note that for later. I was like, well, we can at least replace my nephew's shit. And then I think it's time for some cheating.
Yes, probably.
So I can't bull rush these spiders.
Yes.
I can bull rush spiders into them, though.
Oh, yeah. And there's some sleeping ones laying off to your side that are just kind of laying on the ground.
Yeah. So it's time to use their enemies as weapons against... Or, sorry, my enemies as weapons against one another.
That's a little fucked up, but alright. What do we got? What are you thinking?
You are welcome.
The Lev classic. Beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Floor.
The amount of times Lev has pulled this particular maneuver is incountable and ever on the increase.
Fair.
I guess to be fair, I could ask for a bolt rush attempt from the unconscious person, but I don't think that's a legal target for them to resist.
I'm pretty sure they automatically fail because it's a strength-based check.
Well, it's a sliding scale based off of how much that they fail by is the reason why.
We know what check to see if
Then
these...
they're gonna fail really badly.
Do I have any feats to help me out here by chance? No. No, they've got nothing that would cause them to resist, and they're not known to be... They are large and medium creatures, actually. Yeah, the sword spiders are large, whereas the jungle spiders are medium. There's nothing...
The jungle spider is my weapon of choice because it's much closer.
I was gonna say the ones about 10 feet in front of you that are you're looking at are kind of around Warren, still unconscious.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll use the spiders as like my method of choice. I guess. What is their strength modifier, and I'll just like apply that to as a minus to my bull rush.
Let me double check to make sure, because I gotta check my modifier. +3 for strength.
Well, I guess roll the fucking the non-jungle spiders bull rush.
Oh god. Oh, you're going. Oh yes, the yellow spider you're going after here with it.
Yep.
All right. Let me double check for bull rush rolls. And do I have anything to bull rush? No, I don't have that. Really nice if I had improved bull rush.
Be a +4.
Yeah, +4. Wait, let me ask you, which one are you attacking? Yes, this is specific. Because the one on the farthest left, one that in front of Wara, or the one on the right of Wara?
So, if I remember right, you described the 4 spiders being on the right side, so probably would go to the closest one.
Okay.
Just for like vector making the most sense.
Got you. So going after. All right, want to make sure. So I will have a -2 on that then. Okay, so it won't be a +2. 4 will be a +2. Not a size thing. I have a minus from something that I did. No good.
You also get a +4 for like the stability bonus for having more than 2 legs.
Yep. No, I know that. So it gives me a +6. And what's the just attack?
Man, thank God this is 3.5 and not 3rd edition, where they get a +2 bonus for each additional leg.
Yeah, that would be painful.
+4. Okay. All right. So that's not great. 18. Oh, do you have? I assume you have improved bull rush.
Yes, but I'm also doing it from like 30 feet away.
I have. Well, they do have a range. Or they have a range. I know it doesn't technically matter because you can't range attack of opportunity. But I was also like, wait a minute, just to make sure I'm correct on this for my own notes. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see what you got.
All right. So they fail by 6 increments from the spider being rammed into them.
Okay.
So 187 damage across 6 damage instances.
All right. Let me divide that. Divide by
30.
6. That's 30. That's 31. So at DR 15.
Should be 97 total.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Makes my life much easier when I don't have to do heart math. Alright, let me see if that's... Just double check that real quick. Yep, alright, perfect. Alright. Minus that. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, you just took out more than half my HP. Woo! That's a spicy meatball.
I forgot. I've got this very fun feature that happens. Roll me another one against Trip, because I've forgotten whenever I bull rush 2 things together as part of Shock Trooper, I can make them trip. It's just a free part of the bull rush.
Can 4-legged creatures be tripped?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they couldn't. I thought that was one of the advantages of being 4-legged. Alright, fair enough.
Snakes can't be tripped because they don't have legs.
Is that reflex?
It is a strength, check or dex check, depending upon. And it gets like the same bonuses.
It'll be strength in this case, because I don't want to lose. And that would be bad. So that's an 18. So that's +4. Oh, 18. All right.
All right, you're tripped.
God damn it. Why? Why would you do this to me? You're an asshole.
Yep. Oh yeah, the other spider I'm pretty sure is dead as well because it would take 187
yes.
damage as well.
Yes, the jungle spider you launched into it does not have DR and is now mostly guts on the poor Spellgaunt that is now wearing his friend like a fancy coat or an art
So
piece.
he's blinded as well?
No. Good luck. Good try though.
Succeed at blinding him.
Good try though. He tripped the creature, so it basically has to use its movement to get itself back up off the ground.
Yep.
Which is an asshole
also,
move.
It's also launched a good 30 feet back as well from bull rushing.
All right, does that end your turn, Floor Snap?
No.
Oh, okay. What else you got?
Well, I've got 34 more bull rushes in me.
Oh, okay.
Show us what you got.
Last bull spider. There's how many jungle spiders? There's 2 more.
There is in total that managed to get out 3. Well, 2 left.
Okay. Yeah. So there's like 2 left. So like do 2 of those and try and like bull rush towards the sword spiders, and then like meet in the middle with the sword spiders. After that,
Well, you're going to have
See how
the
we get.
poor sword spiders who are sleeping, who can't really do much. Oh, that's just horrible. All
Yeah.
right.
All right. So another bull rush check from our good friend.
Oh yeah, so that'll be so they still have that, which is still going to be a 16, so it's a -3 on your part. Oh, for a sword spider, they're sleeping. So there's not really a save they can make. I mean, I guess I'll make it half to be fair, since it's unconscious technically.
Oh, I meant for the yellow spiders because I'm like.
Oh,
I'm,
you're
like-
just grabbing another. Okay.
Yeah, I'm grabbing.
My
I'm doing the
apologies.
last 2 yellow spiders and then gonna start in on the sword spiders because I figure I'll knock them closer to the sword spiders and then knock them back.
Oh, okay. So you're bringing them closer to you. Oh, good. All right.
Well, I'm knocking them back and forth between the sword spiders and the jungle spiders.
And still, assumingly, aiming for the same one that hasn't died.
Well, that one I don't. Is that one closer to the sword spiders now?
Well, you didn't specify what direction you wanted to move it, so.
I don't know what the trigonometry at the moment is. Of what's
Roughly.
going on.
So with it being technically 10 feet in front of you and 5 feet to your left, roughly now. Well, actually 30 feet to your left now, because you launched the motherfucker. That would be roughly at an angle. Oh fuck, I don't know trigonometry well enough.
30
so
degrees.
We'll just go with 30 feet. Where do degrees matter in D&D?
You said trigonometry. That's degrees.
Look, I failed geometry. Don't you go spouting your fancy numbers and shapes at me, all right? Go ahead, though.
I will ignore that one then because I think that one's like well past because I deal damage like based off of like how close the thing is.
Okay, so yeah, it would be at least it would currently be with each of the jungle spiders being in between would be the next one next closest to it would be 45 feet roughly. From where, 40 feet. Yeah, 40 feet from where it's standing. So, but if you want to hit the one that's in front of War that that ate his sword, I imagine War would be very happy about that.
Yeah, I was gonna go down.
Alright.
Still like hit like the closest one, so I'll just like do that one. Proximity wise.
All right, no worries. Just double checking again. So it is just a +4. There is no attack. Oh man, that really just sucks. That just hurts me because I've got all these abilities and I can't use any extra bonuses against you. So it's just a +4 then on this one. Wow. All right. Beyond 20, really choosing not to do anything tonight.
All right, 1 sec. Let me do the math for you real fast.
Yeah, that's in that one that hurts.
It takes 101 damage.
Across 6 attacks, you're saying with this thing?
No, that's the after the DR calculation. It took
gotcha.
191.
Damn! Across 6? Jesus. Literally, okay, I see what you're saying. Alright, so that puts it 32 times that. Yep, alright, I see what you're doing. Yep, okay. Got you. Okay. Let me double check.
And then the last green spider can be the last projectile that I use from that side, and then I can work on the sword spiders.
Alright, another one. Okay, you're moving this one how many feet for my own note for the last one, for the spell gun?
That would be 35 feet towards the sword spiders.
Okay, so coming closer to you and basically where Wara was standing. Okay. Alright, keeping that in mind for my own note, and for the last one.
Oh, he's also prone, because I don't think you can't beat my trip attempt.
I can
Hey,
roll
do I
that
get
20.
an attack of opportunity since that spider moved out of my attack range?
No, because it's being... Good try, though. Let me see if I can. That is a 7 plus 6,
Nope.
so nope. Alright, cool. Alright, moving on. There we go. There's a 14 for the bull rush. Man, I hate this dice roller. I really do. Beyond 20 is just an a-hole. They know I don't like D&D Beyond, and they're getting me back for it.
Alright. Minus 15 times 7. 121 damage.
Jesus Christ. My God, my man.
I hate these Gorgons. I want them nowhere near me.
As you slam the creature, the last of the jungle spiders into the spellgun that grabbed the shield and torn it away, the creature coming flying into the mist and now standing near, tripping and falling near. Well, let's roll to see if it trips. In all fairness, let's see, what do we got? Can I roll better than not? So that's +4. Oh, that didn't go through. No, I cannot. It doesn't matter. All right. As the two spiders go flying into the mist, vanishing as they do. All right. You got 2 more attacks.
Yep, 2 more spider. What's for the sword spiders? It's like 4, and what's their strength bonus? Since they're also
even
fleet.
lower. Oh no, actually they're higher. It is a +4.
Oh, cool. So it's total of like -8 because they're large, and then the +4.
Yep. Oh god.
So,
No.
roll for your 2 favorite yellow spiders.
You do have to roll for concealment. Keep that in mind.
It's on an attack roll.
Is it? You're still aiming at a creature that is fully concealed. Like you can't.
I know
If you
what square
can't.
it's in.
Huh?
I know what square it's in.
Do you have blind sight or rather tremor sense?
Well, they appeared before the thing. They haven't moved since then.
I think even if you're moved into concealment, I think you still count as concealed. I think it's still concealment.
Right, concealment only applies to attack rolls.
I don't believe that for a second. Hold up. I want to double check that because I know for a fact I've got. No, that can't be right. Rechecked.
But here's the downside: is if Bull Rush does count as an attack roll, then I can use power attack on it, and my my damage skyrockets.
You can make a bull rush as an attack. Bull rush is an attack. It's part of charge because charge is technically the movement. The bull rush is the attack.
No, the Bull Rush is its own. It's like a specially modified attack that uses your strength.
Words as written, you can make a bull rush as a standard attack, and in parentheses, a standard action in parentheses, an attack, or as part of a charge, which means that bull rush is an attack action. So technically, yes, you can.
Okay, I can use power attack then. Sweet.
Yeah, it states outright it is listed as an attack action. Like charge isn't listed as an attack action; it's listed as just its own full round special action.
It is a special attack. Charge is a special attack.
Yes.
Aid another. You can power attack aid another, by the way.
But charge is bull rush would be considered an attack action. So.
One fails, 1 succeeds.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Oh my god! You can power. By that rule, you can power attack, turn undead, or rebuke undead.
If it's specifically listed, yes. Dude, I will look at the words of power attack to make sure that's correct.
It's melee. It's like specifically like a melee attack.
Yeah, so that's why Bull Rush makes sense, because in Bull Rush you are physically attacking. It is a melee attack. You can't Bull Rush with a ranged weapon. So that's why I think it makes sense rule-wise myself. So the first one misses, the second one hits. As the sirens go off, letting Florstap know that his ancient ancestors approve of his attack. As the trees sing out.
If I took all of the water out of these trees.
Oh, don't do that. Alright. Let's see. So one will hit. Go ahead and roll for the Bull Rush. Yeah.
I'll just like subtract like their result from mine.
Good to know. Let me go ahead. It's just a +4. Yep. There's nothing special here. Cool. You know, it likes to think, and then it fails. And it just hurts me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 9.
Oh.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah?
This man is deceased.
How much?
Well, it's 353 without like modifying it for power attack or the DR.
Alright, let's see.
That
is 263. Yes, is there?
I will never not be amazed at how much damage you're able to do, man.
Yeah, but notice these creatures kind of put a issue in his setup.
I know. It just makes me feel inadequate.
You're a support caster. You're gonna feel like that the rest of the campaign. Don't worry.
So
Yeah,
188
with the
'cause it's
little
plus
support
11.
I give.
Hey, God, no, you are supporting, because Warrior's going up and kicking the shit out of him and keeping them from mugging Floor Snap, because if they surround and bite his ass, he will go down like a sack of rocks. Realize that.
Listen, I'm almost
holy
positive any
shit.
character I played, I would never be able to get that damage type.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Listen to
Whatever
me.
he's doing.
You have to think of us as Floor Snap's HP refill between phases in his boss fight.
He's not a main character, that's what you are, Azurus. He's just the old guy that's making sure you kill God. He's here to ensure this goes down, one way or another. Yeah, no, holy shit, Floor Snap, I was calculating, God, dude. Yeah, you turn that spell gaunt into mist, adding more to the cloud of concealment, naturally, as the blood particles flow.
Just like Floor Snap goes, wait a minute, I could use my muscles. Like suddenly realizing I can use power attack with it. It's like, I've been holding back.
Good lord, this guy's Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, kind of.
I
Um,
like the idea that your telekinesis failed, and then like you had a flashback, fucking Kenpachi Zaraki style. Wait a second. If I use both my hands, my attacks will will get stronger.
Exactly. Alright, Floor Snap, anything else, my man, for your turn,
No,
or does that end it?
No, I apologize for this unusually long turn.
No, you're 100% good. To be fair, the party needs it. I don't think they're upset about how many people you're killing, right now.
I just wish that I could be the guy killing it all, you know?
That's what Kez's job is for, don't worry.
Kess
think
ain't
you
even that
extremely
strong
don't want-
either.
He will be.
You extremely don't want to touch these things or have them touch you.
Yeah, that's the problem. These spell guns are bad news when they get near you. Alright, as Floor Snap ends his turn, Crump Jr., thankfully, who's polymorphed and has yet to actually be successfully had the effect taken from him, is going to go ahead and continue swiping at these creatures with his heavy clawed hands. As Floor Snap does officially end his turn.
Oh God! Another fun thing is that I saved Trump's fucking cloak because
Yep.
they can't disenchant it because it's melded to him, and he still gets its benefits because of the way fucking polymorph works.
Yep, let's see, that's 17 plus 9, that hits, and that is 12 plus 9, which is 21, I think. Yep, that hits as well. As Crump kind of leans down and starts tearing into the creature once more. Honestly, man's doing some solid damage, I will not deny. E6, 12 plus 9 is 21, cool. 26. What the hell? Why am I rolling that once or so low today? Jesus. Alright. 21 damage as he slams into the spider gaunt standing in front of his hole, holding the creature at bay the best he can as he keeps the others within as they can't push past the large creature. That ends Crump's turn because, unlike him, he doesn't have to check all the slaves and make sure to push them around. Makes it a little quicker. Azurus, my man, as you watch this immense battle go on as Floor Snap gets more involved in the fight, finally feeling a challenger that could take on his full power, turning these creatures into mist. You did see Wara's items get taken from him and bitten, and the items seemingly stop glowing. Their magical effects clearly, seemingly, either lost temporarily or seemingly gone forever. What would you like to do? Love that. Good.
So what is the actual, like, current, like, positioning of these gaunts right now? Like, who's up, who's, I'm a little lost right now of who's what and where.
So in front of you, about 10 feet, is a hole with water pouring down into it from your own spell, keeping the one spider gaunt at the front of it stuck in the entrance to the hole, unable to move forward, though the creature looks unbothered. To your right, about 5 feet, you can see, yes, that would be right. To your right, you can see Crump standing in front of the hole, smacking at these the cave entrance, keeping the spider gaunt stuck inside the entrance, not allowing any of the other spiders past. He is 5 feet to your right and 10 feet in front of you, so in total about 10 feet to the about 10 feet in total to the right, roughly. If you get like a direct angle here. To your left, right beside you now, is a spider gaunt fully covered in the green mist alongside you, as you are concealed with 50% concealment, but so is it. The feeling of something wet on your shoes tells you that the spider that was standing next to Wara is no longer alive. As you can hear and feel the stickiness and crunchiness of the creatures, these sword spiders that are dead. So only one spider gaunt stands to your 5 feet to your left.
And think about it this way: if we get TPK'd here, at least we can sleep knowing that Floor Snap gave these spiders PTSD.
True. To another 10 feet to your left is Floor Snap, who stands on the other side of the spider gaunt, and right above him, about 35 feet in the air, and about technically 5 feet back, is Mayhel standing. Wara is 10 feet in front of you and about 10 feet to your left, standing in front of what was one of the spell gaunts. Now he is off to the right of one of the creatures. The 6 spiders that were around him seemingly either dragged into the mist or shoved about 30 feet to the far left, away from everyone. Mm-hmm.
And so from what I understood so there are no more of the sword gaunts left?
There are no longer, yes, the sword spiders, correct. And neither are there any jungle spiders left, as both have been turned into a mush.
So sword gaunts are gone, and there's like none left in the hole, right? Like there's none like...
There are. No, the holes are still very much have more creatures climbing through them. It's just none have made it to the front line yet, because War's kind of holding them at the entrances.
Gotcha. Alright,
So basically, spiders walk out, they see Wara, they stop at the entrance, not letting their friends get past them, is kind of the idea.
So essentially, there's a spider essentially probably in the next sword gaunt's turn, probably about to come. Some more sword gaunts are about to come out.
More spiders are going to come out, yes.
Great, and these sword gaunts are ones that are really good at melee attacking and aren't like spell resistant, as far as we know. Yeah.
From what you saw, as they fell asleep almost immediately to Wara's rage effect, it does not seem that they are immune to sleep, or which is a spell effect from your understanding.
So to my dear party mates, can you guys remind me if there's anything cool about oozes, like their resistances?
They're immune to most things that affect them.
So if someone were to cast Engulfing Terror on the spider gaunt, the sword gaunt hole,
yeah, it would just kind of start like, because they would have to get through it, and they'd have to like swim through it to get through it.
If they kill it, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just like would get engulfed automatically, or they just start suffocating because like it'd block off the air because it's the big.
So it'd be a pretty baller move to steal off another hole, at least prevent more things from coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if the sword spiders try and cut the ooze up, it would just make more oozes, which is not a solution.
Yeah, because for your own note, from what you've seen of these sword spiders, they do slashing, they do not pierce. However, I will note, you did see one of them try to physically impale Wara, even though the attack did not do anything.
I'm just hearing that sending an ooze after him just sounds like an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to cast Engulfing Terror on the over the sword gaunt's hole.
I hate. Is this the one that summons the ooze?
Yes, yep. Engulfing Terror, level 3. Engulfing Terror creates a gelatinous cube in a space you designate.
Alright, let me pull up my gelatinous cube.
Motherfucker.
God, I hate this monster so much. Because you, fucking Cinder, and every goddamn caster uses this damn thing to hold down and put blockade. I kill the motherfucker, and then they just resummon it.
Druid and sorcerer/wizard spells. Woo!
God
You're
damn
welcome.
It. Alright, I assume you're just gonna do the hole next to where you're pouring in water at this point, just kind of going for the next open one.
Well, I want whichever one the sword guns are coming out of.
These creatures are just coming out in droves. It seems that they are. There's no like specifics. You just see what looks to be like a different random spiders. So jungle, sword, and spell gods are all coming through these holes.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that like they were like this hole had this type of gaunt.
No.
This hole had that.
Basically,
type of
the spell gaunts came out first. The sword spiders followed right behind them out of each hole that they could get out, and then the jungle spiders came out. So this seems to be an organized attack, as you will, almost like a colony.
Right. Fair enough. Then yes, whatever.
The front hole. Okay.
Hole.
All right.
Yeah, we've got another hole at least preoccupied and sealed for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me just add that to my. I have a weird little like graph I'm making in my script here, so that's how I'm keeping track of everything. Water in hole. Give me a second, just so I have this fully written out for myself. All right, Zurus, as you plug the hole with another gelatinous cube, and the DM hates and waves his finger at you, as you are a horrible person for this. The hole seems to almost immediately seal shut with the creature, and clogging it up as its body kind of pushes in. I believe engulfing terror. Does it say what size, or is it just gelatinous cube and assumed large?
It creates a gelatinous cube.
Okay, so then it's assumed large. Okay. All right. As the creature.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have witnessed the gelatinous cube. This will be important for later.
Right. As the cube lays in front of, get clogged into the hole, the spiders seemingly trying to claw at the thing, but nothing happening as the cube just sits there for a moment, waiting. As cubes are, funny enough, the way that they're predators are really just some of the sickest ways. They're like plants. They are very slow, and like a Venus flytrap, that thing's going to engulf.
It is transparent as well, which means the spiders have to make a DC 15 spot check to even know it's there.
Yep, alright, you aren't wrong. Okay, let me see.
They're gonna move right into it and get consumed!
Exactly, which is fantastic. So,
hey, good thing that Engulfing Terror, the spell, is a full round casting, so I can't, I can't do anything else.
Yeah, right? It's great. Give me a second.
Yeah, it sounds like I need to run a quicken spell.
You know what? Maybe. I'd love to cast 2 of these in a turn, especially in this situation.
God damn it.
Yeah, that reminds me. Next level, next time, when Vicaret gets 2 more levels, because she's 1 level behind the party, she'll be able to craft double rods.
That is true. Alright.
I'm gonna send so many Engulfing Terrors after people.
Oh, yeah, quick and twinned. Engulfing Terror, just drop 4 gelatinous cubes.
Alright, with that...
When I do a drive-by against a ship and cast Engulfing Terror on their top deck or in their hold.
Alright, with that, as Azurus, as you summon the gelatinous cube, you haven't moved.
Well, so the thing is that the casting time is a full round.
Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, as the ooze kind of...
How much I would love to take advantage and be like, no, of course I can. Yeah, no.
As
you can 5-foot step.
You could if you want to move slightly. You do have a spider gaunt that's within striking range of you, just to your left, so kind of keeping that in mind.
I'm banking on me being concealed.
Okay. Just a note, I did make a special notice, and Snap did speak out saying that these creatures, you do not want to be bit by them, so keep that in mind. So, alright, with that in mind, alright.
Well, I wouldn't have enough movement to get away from it, even if I went vertical.
Well, if you went 5 foot to the right, it can. In theory, you might be out striking. Well, let me actually check. Oh shit!
It would also
they're large, right?
You would also have to make a spot check to know where you are.
Because if they're large, they'd be able to strike within like 10 feet, yeah?
Yes, I believe so. Apologies, I just closed my spider gaunt page. There we go.
I think they're long. I don't think they're tall. So
they do have they have a 10-foot range. No, I found it. Yeah. It's their special thing is they only, unlike other spiders who get equal space on all sides, they only get 5 feet on their right and left and back. So they only get front more damage, or more distance rather. All right, perfect. All right, so no movement, Azurus.
Hell of it. I'll just move away from it 5 feet.
Okay, moving 5 feet to the right, and now kind of lining up with Crump as you do. Crump, who's about 10 feet forward, of course, standing in front of the hole. All right, as you end your turn, the sword spiders that are alive can't move forward because all of the ones that are alive are behind Spellgaunts and jungle spiders in a hole. You gotta love traffic damage here. All right, and it's their turn. Same for the jungle spiders, who are also all either dead or stuck. God damn it. All right, Wara. As we go down to you with 4 rounds of rage left, as you look about, you still have one of these. Oh no, sorry, actually, because all 3 got moved. 2 of the spider gaunts have been moved behind you about 5 feet. One of which is dead, of course. One of which is still standing, but has 50% concealment as it stands in the mist. And to your left is about 30 feet and 25 feet from you are 2 other spell gaunts that Floor Snap kind of just tossed. Or sorry, 1 other. My apologies, because you did the other 2 towards the center. So, what would you like to do, Wara?
What's the closest living, non-sleeping creature to me?
The spider gaunt with concealment that is 5 feet behind you.
Alright.
Standing between Floor Snap and Azurus in the mist. Otherwise, looking into the holes of the tunnels really quickly, you can see what looks to be another jungle spider crawling up and getting ready to exit on the next round. I did not have enough movement speed to get through. As well as the tunnel straight in front of you, what looks to be a sword spider coming up about 10 feet still in the hole. Should be through by next round as well.
Okay, so there's 2 holes plugged, and there's 3 holes open, and of those 3, 2 spiders are going to be coming out.
Yep. One straight in front of you, one's to your left.
Alright.
And you can also have a gelatinous cube technically to your right that's 5 feet from you if you want to stab that, but
I'm not touching that thing.
I figured as much, I just figured I'd point that out.
So, the yellow spider 5 feet within me, I'm going to mark it as my target.
Okay.
That's going to give me an AC bonus for certain issues.
Nice.
And then I am going to... You can find these under many names, though a search for embroidery scissors will get you what you need, your fabric of choice.
And you pounce?
So, because I said that, the 2 spiders attempting to come out of the hole need to roll intimidation and sleep.
Okay. Alright, let me do that real quick for the intimidation. That's just a charisma check, which you know what's fantastic? Oh, wait, the intimidation won't work because they don't have intelligence, never mind.
So then they have to do the sleep.
Yep, just to sleep, which, thank you for that. 1d20 plus 6 for the fortitude on the sword spider. That's an 11, which fails. And, ooh, well, I've got a better roll for this. 1d20 plus 11. That is a 26 for the jungle spider.
They both fail and fall asleep in the hole, blocking the hole.
They do indeed, as the tunnels are slightly clogged with their bodies, as they begin to lay down and kind of begin to make a light sound. Though you can't describe it as snoring, it's the closest equivalent you'd kind of put to a creature as you hear it.
But since the holes, are they going straight up and down?
No, they seem to go sideways, coming from roughly the center of the island, from what you can tell, and then
Because
drop off
it would-
about 50 feet.
because the spiders basically try and roll because of gravity would sort of roll back in, so they're gonna create a traffic jam in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then on the spider that's 5 feet in front of me, I am going to do a pounce.
You turn around to look at the creature, and let's see what you got. It does have concealment, so roll that first. So 1d100. You're trying to beat a 50. Unless you have any bonuses. Is that the d100?
Does concealment work on melee attacks?
Yes.
Even then, 5 foot.
Concealment is
Range?
specifically for melee attacks.
Oh, it's for all like attacks. If it's
Yeah.
an attack roll at all.
Since you're not in so what basically the way it works is if you're in the same mist, technically, and you're standing next to the creature, you don't count it as concealment for a melee attack apparently. But since you are not adjacent to the creature while in the effect of the concealment, you still have to roll against it.
I thought you said 5 foot, which means I'm right next to it, or is there a 5 foot gap in between us?
No, you are 5 foot in front of it, but you are the gas that was shot out, this toxic cloud, was shot in the original line you were standing in. So you are still outside. You are outside of that toxic cloud, so that's why you do not have the concealment effect.
Yeah, the target the target has concealment against melee attacks if it is entirely within the effect. So if any of its parts are outside of it, then it doesn't. But otherwise it does.
So
I'm outside of the cloud then.
which means that it is concealed. So you can't. So with a 14, you do miss.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you were inside,
the cloud.
yeah, it auto. For some reason, concealment's weird about melee attacks because for some reason the book believes that if you're standing next to the creature with concealment and attacking it, that counts as not having concealment because that would go. You both have concealment. So at least that's what they have in here so far. So.
Okay, I thought I was inside, so I'm not gonna attack it then.
Okay.
I thought I was inside.
No, that's fine. I'll let you take that back. No worries.
All right, so one hole is full of water. One hole has a gelatinous cube going down it. 2 holes have spiders that are asleep plugging it, and then the last hole is how far away from me?
From where you're standing currently, 5, 10. Roughly about 25 feet. However, it has a crump standing in front of it as a large troll.
Oh, okay, so it's basically being blocked / guarded by Crump.
Yes, who's fighting a spell gaunt hand to hand. He's not winning, but he's not losing either. He has yet to overcome its DR.
Are there any sleeping spiders not in the cloud that I can see?
Yes, one that, as you look to your left, is about 25 feet from you.
And that's one of the sword spiders?
No, that is one of the spell gaunts. That is the one that Floor Snap attacked first.
Oh, okay.
And shoved off to the side and then decided to forget about that one and kill the others. It is prone. Yeah, he is still tripped.
Okay, then I'm going to target that one.
Okay. That works for me.
And let's see, I'm going to pounce on it then.
This will be flat-footed, but hey, you know what? It's flat-footed isn't much different. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because it's flat-footed plus prone, so... Which hurts me more than anything, but still not that much different from its AC.
I mean, Mara gets a +4 to hit.
Holy shit. Well, if you nat 20, I guess it doesn't matter, really. I mean, you want to confirm that?
Yes, I do.
+4 on the confirmation.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. With your bonus, you have a 21 to hit, correct? Or plus
Yes.
21? So that would still pass AC. You still crit, you just don't get the third crit. So you can either double the dice or double the damage, or whatever crit rules your weapon has specific.
I'm going straight for rake, so I will do double dice.
Okay, so double you roll, or toss double the amount of dice you roll and see what you got.
And 3.5 also double the flat damage as well.
Yep, correct.
as a reminder.
Yep. No, I appreciate that. I just want, and I like to remind those who are listening that rules as written is not necessarily you have an option. I just like to give the players the choice. If they don't think they can roll well, they can roll one or twice. They're fuck.
You
All
know,
right.
as a damage reduction, I went with the double dice to get more damage in, to get some damage to go through.
That's fair. Well, this is one attack, so that goes through. You do 10 damage to the creature as you slam into it as hard as you can, pouncing onto the creature as you do, almost perfectly landing on it. The creature seems to almost bounce up as all of its legs and arms kind of move out in response to the sudden weight on the creature. As you start tearing into it and seeing its back kind of tear up. Of course, it has to be the martial character who's getting into combat with these damn things. I know. Listen, I shouldn't have expected less. Did you have? Is there anything else you can do, Wara, with the pounce? Oh no, the pounce is full action. My apologies.
Correct. But I am going to use my spring attack to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. All right. As you take a 5-foot step back, getting 10 feet from the creature in total, as you end your turn, ready and angry. The giant vultures, who originally dropped something, are gonna begin to turn around and fly back to the mountain, leaving the initiative.
Oh, and you said I had 4 rounds left. I forgot that I got the bonus at the beginning, so it was a total of 7. So I actually have 6 rounds left
6. Okay.
after. Yeah,
Gotcha.
so my next turn will be 5 rounds.
Got you. Appreciate you. Alright, as out of the forest comes what looks to be a large chest with what looks to be a small spider in its mouth, chasing 2 other spellgaunts that enter the initiative after May. To the party, none of you know who this have ever seen this person. To any who are good friends with Vicarette, you would recognize this individual as one of the original members that Vicarette likes to talk about. As they come into the session, Wara, as you feel at the same time as you see this individual, your right eye goes completely dark for a moment and then returns as if nothing happened.
Care.
I know.
I'm happy.
As Gygax comes charging through the woods, and chasing out 2 spellgaunts from the forest from one of the trees nearby as he comes out entering the battlefield, ending his turn as that will take his full movement. Alright. With 1 spellgaunt near Wara, we're going to start with that one and go from there. That creature is going to go ahead and take a 5-foot step forward and bite the crap out of Wara as Wara's not... Oh, wait, actually, hold up. Never mind. Thank you. I just looked at my note, Floor Snap. I appreciate you. It is going to stand up, which is, if I remember, standing, is it a full action or is it just full movement?
It's a full move action. It would provoke, but he's got concealment, so he doesn't provoke.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about that one. But I think I am out of... what's your range on your melee attack? Is it 10 feet or is it 5 feet?
It's 5.
Oh, so I don't...
I've moved out of range of my attack.
Yeah, so the creature won't spring an opportunity attack as it stands up, thankfully. As it does, and as it can't move forward, but has a 10-foot range in front of it, I am going to go ahead and still attack Wara. However, I will be using the claws of this creature. Alright, so this will be 2 of these. I'll just roll both to save myself the time and add 17 to it post. That is 32 to hit and 35 on Wara.
Oh no, the horror. You rolled really high and hit me. I hate you.
Doesn't feel good when you get smacked back, do it? Taking 11 points of slashing damage. These do not count as magical for DR perspective, if that matters. As the creature slashes at you with its 2 claws, attacking as it does, ending its turn. And now for the one in the mist. Floor Snap, I've been looking forward to this for too long. This is gonna be payback. Come here.
Can't make me.
I am biting your ass. Come here.
Are you gonna bite me?
This creature is going to stand up, and you are still within 10 feet. While in this
I'm also
mist.
concealed.
Yes! Oh, that is a good point. I do have to roll for that. Thank you. Fuck! God damn it. It doesn't matter because, nope. Alright, as the creature goes to bite at you, Floor Snap, as you quickly move your hand back for the first one. I'm gonna do it again, motherfucker. I'm gonna hit you on the second one.
You can't because you used the move action to stay.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Fuck. God damn it. I will get payback, I swear. Alright. As the creature tries to bite at you, as you quickly move your hand out of the way as it lunges, Captain Azurus, you feel a little less concerned as you notice the creature's very much anger intensified towards Floor Snap as the two dance together.
I think I'm good. I don't have to worry about much. Also, let me make sure I add the gelatinous cube into our initiative at the end. I'll just put ooze because it's gonna save me the time. Alright, perfect. Alright. That ends its turn. Screw you, Floor Snap. I will have payback. If I have to drop a tree of these bastards on you, I will. Alright. With that one's stuck into the... Oh, God, I gotta make a spot check for the ooze. What's the ooze's thing?
It does not need... the ooze does not need to make a spot
No.
check, but it's a DC 15 spot check to see if the ooze, if you can see that the ooze is there.
Alright, do I have... I do. Oh, well, I can't fail this, but let's see if I roll one. No.
Keep in mind that the DC 15 spot check is without any additional modifiers, because like sometimes there's like, say if there's a bunch of water in the area.
No, I got you.
Okay, yeah.
But with a 29, I don't think there's much offering to increase that. As the Spellgaunt looks forward at the gelatinous cube, and is going to begin backing away, and it does have the strength to push the other motherfuckers out of its way, so I'm gonna roll for that.
However, the gelatinous cube will definitely go towards it.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that hole is now basically condemned, as the spiders begin to retreat. Let me add, what's my strength, +4, okay.
Man, these fuckers really thought that these tunnels were a really good idea 5 minutes ago.
I mean, hey, against probably most other things, absolutely.
The Spellgaunt will begin shoving the other two behind it back as move.
Go back!
It is at half speed, which puts it at a 20-foot movement as it crawls back into the hole. Alright, for the last one on Crump, it is just going to... It has really no choice but to continue to bite Crump, because Crump won't move out of the way. As he really doesn't need to, as they haven't even broken his half his HP pool right now. Oh, that's not good. That was 2 d20s. Oh no. With my bonus to hit of 24. I mean, I still hit, but that still hurts. All right. Oh,
It's gonna become a war, and the spiders are gonna pay for it.
They really are. To be fair, this actually might finally break. I just looked at his HP. I might finally break the polymorph, which hurts me. I'm not gonna lie. 2d8 plus 16. The spider that's just a tunnel is gonna be given the same treatment as the Death Star exhaust port. With 25 points of damage between the two. That does break Crump's troll form. However, that is actually bad for them due to the item he picked up when he got teleported. You're about to find out why the little bastard suddenly appeared on the Dream Larva ship. Can all of you that are not immune to fear give me a will save?
So, frightful presence or...
Yes.
Oh, I'm immune to that one.
I thought you were. That's why I specified the thing.
Not immune to fear, just frightful presence.
24. You barely succeed. All right.
What save do you need?
A will save for a fear effect.
Some questions that
Yeah,
I
feel
need
free.
to ask. First and foremost, is it a it is a mind affecting effect?
Correct.
Okay, so that's +2. Is its origin a cold-based evil creature?
Evil? Yes. Cold? No.
Okay. Is it an enchantment effect?
Oh, let me double check that. I actually don't know that. Let me see. Pull up this real quick for the specific.
I rolled an 18.
You do fail. For the frighten effect.
Laura's a scaredy cat.
Let me pull up.
He's raging.
Oh yes, you're immune to fear, so you don't have to. Thank you. Good point. Let me pull it up because I don't remember if Dragon Fear Effect is considered. So let me check.
Not.
Is it? Okay. There's
So the 18 passes in my case.
no. You wish.
Yeah.
Alright, feel free to roll. You're aiming for a 23 as poor Zurus found out. And then let me roll for the poor spider who is not going to be excited because I only have a
I
plus
got a
5.
30.
Not, oh yeah, easily succeed. Oh, hey, crit. Now I crit. Of course, it doesn't matter now. Could have ran away in this situation, would have been fine. Alright. As the creature, ignoring Crump at completely, you all see as the sigil upon Crump comes to life, and you begin to see on his back a cloak that has... It's loading. The cloak's loading for those wondering. There we go. It has a 7-pointed or a 7-legged spider, 4 on the one side and 3 on the other. The design of it looking like it has a Black Widow like red pattern to it. I'm trying to remember, sundial. That's what it's called. I think that's what it's called.
Hourglass.
Hourglass. Thank you. My brain works, I swear. This isn't weed. This is just a full a brain fart there. But as you see the hourglass kind of on this creature, you read below it as the words. Well, it'll be easier to write it out for spelling purposes. Yes, time symbol. Thank you. Sunoth. In air quotes Pythonus. As Florsnap feeds his cat, and poor Captain Azurus sees that his cat is wearing the sigil of another man, or individual, or house.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Crump is, or that will end the Spider Gaunt's turn. As Crump stands there, the Spider Gaunt not intimidated as it stands in the hole. Alright. May, you are up. Do you need me to give you a breakdown of the battlefield real quick?
Wara's still grappling with the same spider gaunt, right?
Yeah, off about 25, about 25 feet from you. Well, from the ground, specifically.
Okay, I'm gonna use the second of 3 choke on cinders on that one.
Okay, fortitude save?
It's still DC 18 fortitude save. It's probably gonna pass, but
You never know.
yeah,
I roll bad, I roll well. Sometimes, things can go. Let's see. Nope, that's a nat 20.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I have cleared one of its nat 20s. You're welcome. And then lastly, I'm going to call out to Floorsnap. Hey, Floorsnap, I've got some ammo for you. And then I turn myself into a gelatinous cube.
And that, my audience, is why May made to specifically state that the gelatinous cube sighting was important. All right. May, as you turn into a large gelatinous cube, kind of floating above, I assume you still keep. I think you still keep your flight ability.
Yes, I keep my flight ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna the spider that's in the cloud with floor snap.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
About a 5-foot step from floor snap, to the right.
So if I were to 5-foot step over, would I be over it?
Yes.
I'm gonna 5-foot step above it, and then I'm going to deactivate my flight as a free action and fall onto the spider, engulfing it.
Oh, that's just horrible. Hold up. I'm just double checking something. Oh, it's a standard action. Oh, fuck me. It had. Oh, okay. It has to move to the opponent's affecting as many as it can cover. It can. Oh, it's large too. Shit. Okay, but if but if they do so, they are not entitled to a saving throw. Oh, okay. So they can make an attack of opportunity, but if they do it, this creature's not gonna see you. I'm gonna say that they wouldn't have a chance to, as it's trying to like bite floor snap physically, not really focusing on you. So
Okay.
I'll give it the saving throw.
Yeah. It also if I make contact with it, it has to make a DC 23 Fortitude save for being paralyzed.
All right. We'll see how this does. Plus 12. That's a 31, which I think beats DC. Yeah, which is a 13, so that will not catch the creature, as it will...
The DCs for mine are different because I have class levels.
Oh, fair enough. What, is 31 succeed?
Yeah, it does, but I'm just saying that I have class levels.
Oh, okay. Making sure. I was like, hold up, if I failed on that, that's going to scare the hell out of both of me in the creatures.
It's a +1, so it's 11 plus.
Oh, it includes plus
4,
1. Oh, yeah, strength based.
15, and then my DC is only 15 to avoid the engulf.
Okay, as the creature kind of gets shunted off to the side due to the fact of not being able to keep in the same square as you, it will be moved a 5 foot, which would technically give. Oh no, because it's concealed, or because the people near it are concealed, they cannot attack for opportunity. Yep.
Yeah.
So as the creature shunted out of the gas, it looks about and realizes now it's gonna have a harder time hitting. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, May? You are news.
That's my entire turn.
Okay.
Because it was the standard action choke on cinders.
Yep.
And then
the ooze transformation.
It was the action to polymorph, and then I 5-foot step, then free action.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Want to make sure. All right. As you end your turn, the gelatinous cube that was summoned by our dear captain will move its 15 feet. Unfortunately, 5 feet too slow to catch the creature in an engulf, but not 5 feet too slow to try and smack the creature. Mm-hmm. No, because the spider succeeded in the reflex save, Wara. That would normally, otherwise it would have, yeah, that was the engulf thing. Alright. Let's see. So it does get it. It still gets 2 slams, which is still. Oh no, it gets 1 slam. Never mind. That's just a +2. Okay. It's like, damn. All right. That's an 11. Unfortunately, as it swings to try and catch the creature, the spell gaunt manages to quickly move out of the way, recognizing the threat, and continues to push down the hole. The spiders are gonna go back and come up with a new decision. It's like the Viet Cong coming out of here. They're coming back. Alright, as that ends their turn, the 2 spell gaunts that Gygax chased out of a tree are up. And both seeing Wara in the distance, and not wanting to be eaten by the thing that has been chasing them, they are both going to rush for him, as he is the only thing in sight that looks large and scary. It is Spider Wall Street right now. What you don't realize, these are all the apprentices and the interns that they tossed out ahead of time. They let Jerry from accounting, his first day, make up the plan, and obviously he's not gonna have a job after this.
God, they back at the crashed ship on the other side of the island, a blade spider is leaning into one of the yellow spiders and is saying, "Sir, a second gelatinous cube has entered the battle."
I love that. I do. It's amazing. Listen, I can't actually miss you, Wara, at this point. I have a plus 24 to hit on these two as they aren't intimidated by you. It was more of me rolling for crits, which I don't
Actually,
crit.
they are intimidated by me.
No, these ones are 2 new ones that have come in.
Then they had to do an intimidation check.
You did your effect before they were in the area, because you go before Gygax. So, yes, your effect came off before they were close enough for your intimidation to go off. Or is it an auto thing as soon as they come within range of you, out of curiosity? I don't recall, honestly, off the top of my head.
No, it's not.
It's an active effect you have to put? I thought so. Okay, I want to make sure. Alright. Just picking on you. Hey, I pick on Ned and Melvin normally. Today is Wara's day on Monday, as I come after him. I am here to bite you in the ass, mostly. By the way, that's just one of the creature, or that is both of the creatures rather, because they are having to use their movement to get to you. Alright, as that hits, let's see if we can do anything with this. Doing 8 plus 16. That is 25 magical piercing damage as you are bit, Wara.
Magical does nothing to me.
I know, it's for DR's sake. Again, as you watch, feeling the venom of these creatures kind of wrap around or go into the wound and almost pour itself out, as the wound is left fresh, the venom seemingly sliding off of your bracers and arms as these creatures try to bite you. Alright.
I'm starting to bleed a little.
Hey, at least you haven't taken any of the spellcaster effects these things do when they bite you. That would really suck. Alright. As we get up to the top of the round of the initiative once more, Floor Snap, your opponent has been moved. He has dared to step out of your ring, I guess.
He has, unfortunately, forfeited the match, and also his life.
Let's see what you got. What's the plan?
So I'm close enough to May to not need the or not to have to worry about the concealment effect, right?
Yeah, May is 5 feet next, so they're right next to you. So technically, concealment wouldn't go off in this situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I line up the fucking the billiard shot and just shoot May at him.
All right. God damn it. Go ahead and roll for it.
So, I assume May is probably not resisting.
No, not at all. This
Okay.
is the plan.
Unfortunately, I still have to take the malice for your size category and your strength modifier while you're in ooze, because you can't. That's just like your physical mass.
Yeah.
Like that can't be taken away.
Congratulations, my strength modifier is 0 still.
What the fuck? Gelatinous ooze has 10
Yep,
strength?
but they are large.
What the shit?
They have no muscles.
No, it's legit. Yeah, their 10 is 100% because of the fact that they're so fat that they have to physically move themselves otherwise.
All right. Well, fucking give me the spell gods bull rush, I guess.
All their strength is being used to keep them in a form.
Next creature, immunity to bull rush. You don't like that one, do you? Alright.
Well, it's not really a thing.
It isn't, but I'll find a way. I will find a creature that can't be moved.
Hey, listen, in a world of homebrew, anything is possible.
It's true, but anything I do for monsters is made available to players, to be fair. So I'm not that kind of DM. That'd be fucked up. But with that is a 19 for the bull rush.
Yep.
I don't think I can succeed on that, but hey.
Make a fortitude
Oh, yeah,
save.
you know.
Am I gonna be engulfed again? Oh no, I'll make the fortitude while you roll this as a just in case.
It also has to make a DC 23 fortitude save against the paralysis poison.
Yup. Let's see what you got, Floor Snap. How hard is this? 281 total damage. Alright, and then let me roll for that real quick. There's that fortitude of 26, if you want to look at that real quick.
So he's not engulfed. Now do the poison one.
281. That is, well, that's a fortitude. That's not reflex. Reflex is for the engulf. So 281, and that's over 6 actions, just to make sure. Or
Oh, that's post DR over 11.
How the fuck? What was your damage roll?
My original damage roll is 325 plus 121 for for power attack.
Holy shit! Fair enough. Um,
Because across 11 instances of damage.
I have 2 HP left. Holy shit!
Will it take acid damage from me touching it?
Well, let me see. Is it acid? I am. Am I acid immune? Hold up.
Because I am an acid creature at this point.
Do I not? Does it really not have resist? Oh my god! This is the first spider I think I've wait. Yeah, that. Oh no, they don't have it. Oh no, it's poison immunity they get. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. Technically, this creature is not acid immune. You can fully. Yep. So let me make the reflex. Let me do the reflex for the engulf first, just to make sure he doesn't get engulfed as he's hit. I don't think I can fail, but if I roll in that 1, that is an auto fail. So, you know, hey, that's something, and that's what we're really looking for here.
Yeah.
Or if I roll lower than a 3. Nope, that's a 19. Okay, so there's no engulf. And then the paralysis is the fortitude. I rolled a 26, so that did succeed. Yeah.
He beat it by 3.
So let's see. As far as gelatinous acid does not harm metal or stone, that will still hit it. Do you just do acid outright from touching you? Yeah, you do. Fuck. Okay.
He takes 1 damage.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Holy crap, I'm on 1 HP. I don't like this.
Oh, he's dead. I just use another action to do it.
Oh, well, you bring it on. Come at me. I'm gonna beat you. I'm a nat 20 on this bull rush.
Even then, it doesn't do anything because it's just a check.
No, listen, it's something. It's not something.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
As the gelatinous cube is picked up and chucked at the poor creature once again, as it looks on with hope and a goal, or the creature happiness in its eyes as it survives, as the poor gelatinous cube slides over it, absorbing it whole. All right.
Now, I am not resistant to bludgeoning damage, so I do believe I take damage from this.
Does your bull rush? Yes, you would, because you are being bull rushed into it. So good point. You know, I feel like Lev was trying to avoid saying anything on that. I mean, what do you think? Quarter damage? Would that be fair? I mean, you're news.
Lev had it calculated out
Do you have
before,
Fleur?
because we talked about this plan before.
What?
Because I'm technically taking falling damage, but it's less because I'm being because I'm being assisted by the harm is being directed into the creature that is being crushed by me.
Mm-hmm.
So I take falling damage and they take the bull rush damage. So.
I mean, I can agree with that. I see what you're kind of saying with the falling damage. Okay, I'll take it. I'll accept it for now.
Yeah. So.
With that, good.
Better than instantly fucking killing you 3 times over.
Yeah. So let's see. That's going to be, you're moving about 10 or 5 feet in total towards it, each time, assuming you're not trying to push the creature halfway across the map.
Yeah, just.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
It's across 11 instances, so...
It's
assuming
instance. Oh, got you. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So,
okay.
assuming it's his... Yeah.
Alright,
So
so...
it'd be 5d6?
Oh,
Okay.
5. No, you're right, because 10... it'd be 10 feet for every 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, 5d6. Okay. So I take...
11 instead.
Okay, cool. And unfortunately, I can't make a reflex save to mitigate this because, or not reflex save, acrobatics, because that would, involve me fucking up the attack roll. And also, I'm a gelatinous cube. My reflex does not exist.
It's true.
Or my acrobatics.
You actually have a -4. Yeah, alright, that works for me. As you take the 11 bludgeoning damage as you are bludgeoned over this at the spider over and over again, as Floor Snap smashes the creature into the ground. Alright. Anything else, Floor Snap?
Well, I can't make out anyone in the cloud at the moment.
Correct.
So I will fly up, try and do my best to get out of the cloud. I've got about 20 feet flight speed using telekinesis like this. So I can like rise up out of the cloud, but that'll be like the end of my thing. And since I'm like not
Okay.
finishing my action, I don't have like my third like bull rush attempt at all. So
Okay.
I just raise up out of the cloud to be able to see anything going on, and that'll end my turn.
All right. Yep. As you raise up 20 feet, I'll take that. As you look out over the through the cloud and see the large chest of what looks to be almost a massive mimic running through, coming out of the tree line, chasing these two spellgaunts over towards Wara, who is currently surrounded by 3 of the creatures. Looking off to your right, you see his Crump, now in his normal form, seems to have one of these spider sigils on his back, almost completely in clear, recognizing this from your own time as the symbol of harmony, even without a check. You can do a
And the
knowledge...
mimic has a red mohawk.
Yes, I was getting to that. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. As you look over, though, Azurus looks to be engulfed into the cloud, and of course, looking down, you can see what is May as a cube, kind of laying on top of the spellgaunt, about 5 feet in front of the cloud of toxins, we'll call it. As
Oh, hey. I ingest the spellgaunt because it automatically.
It will be on your turn, yeah. We're getting there, don't worry. Alright, with that though, Floor Snap, as you float above looking about, Crump Jr. is up. And he is going to go ahead and cast something on himself and vanish from sight. As he is going to begin retreating back over to where Azurus is standing. As he no longer has his cool tanking powers and does not feel like being punched to death by a spellgaunt. Ending his turn. Azurus, you are up as you still stand in the concealed toxic cloud.
Gotcha. Alright, so that means the hole that Crump was once guarding is now ready, and the spiders that are inside can come out whenever they want?
Yep.
Great, excellent. Engulfing Terror.
You fucking bastards.
Sir, there's been a third.
A third sighting. There's a third plane. God damn it. Stop crashing into my goddamn Pentagon. Alright,
And that's my turn.
I fucking hate you.
Engulfing Terror!
Ooze the Oozier, we'll call him for now.
Oozy McOozenface?
Oh, fucking god damn it. Alright. Another gelatinous goddamn cube in the hole.
We got the brothers Ooze over here.
You get a cube, and you get a cube. You're right. As Azurus waves his hand, and once again an ooze comes out from under his sleeve as it wraps around his finger, as if being generated from his own body. This thick sliminess kind of rubs off and flies into the air as it compacts in front of the hole, beginning to make its form.
Because oozes also, I neglected to say this, but they do their turn on my turn. So
yes,
they...
I've set them to the bottom of the initiative for now.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So I know when they're summoned, they get to do their action.
Yes, gelatinous cubes are considered though independent creatures when you use the spell because they're not an ally to you. They're just they're targeted towards what they're at.
Oh yeah,
so.
No, I get that. It's just that they get to do their thing immediately, whether it's move, attack, right after I do my stuff.
Does it say? Let me look.
Yeah, they go right after me.
I thought Engulfing Terror was. Of course, they never just have it easy to pull up. You have to go through 3 menus. Jesus Christ. All right, let's wait a minute while I open this. Give me a second, because I'm pretty sure. Oh. Fucking goddamn it, just go to the spell, you piece of shit. Oh, I hate this fucking SRD site. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, upon appearing, the cube acts on your turn.
I had it and it fucking... Oh, there we go. Automatically fails upon appearing. Cube acts on your turn, attacking the nearest creature each round. You have no control over it. You cannot determine... Alright, fair enough. I'll move him up in the initiative. Alright. You should... I wish you'd mentioned something earlier.
Yeah, it did slip my mind, and I apologize for that.
All right. Give me a minute. All right. Good to know. Okay. As you end your turn summoning this creature, as the oozes are up, as they get their initiative moved, so I will go ahead and have the one continue moving 15 feet, which will activate a reflex for an engulf. Let's see if it can manage. Alright, now my sights are slowing down. I swear to God, that's like my computer knows. Alright, as the ooze fails to try to engulf the creature, managing to... Or I think it can do it twice, yes, because that is a standard action. The creature will make the same save once more. Not failing once more. All right, I legitimately have to roll on that one to do so, but we'll keep it going here. As the creature ends its turn, or as the ooze ends its turn, Oozier is going to do the same thing, which means 2 more reflex saves. All right, 2d20. Eider or Floor Snap, if you're about to correct me on something I've been running for a while, just turn away. Blobby doesn't have to deal damage to do his job. It's true. Alright, 19 plus 12 succeeds, and 18 plus 12 succeeds, as the gelatinous cube tries but fails to engulf the creature. Alright, though 2 of the tunnels now completely blocked off by these damn cubes, I swear to God, I'm going to ban that damn spell between you and Cinder.
This is like the first time I ever used it. I feel
I
like
know.
I'm okay.
And the last time, too. Come here.
Wait, hold on a second.
You thought Floor Snap was gonna get it. I hope you're ready for some spell gaunts. Wara, you are up.
Okay.
You
I'm
have
surrounded by what? 2?
3. 1 in front of you and 2 behind you. And what looks to be a large mohawked treasure chest with teeth running towards you.
The 3 around me need to do or not, the 2 new ones need to do intimidation saves.
They will. Let me go ahead and roll for that. Also,
Linen, quilting, cotton, canvas, and osnaburg are all great choices. Should not be too loosely woven or too tight.
Alright, well that's a 12 and an 8.
Fail.
As they take a -2 and are intimidated. You know, fair enough. As you start reading this off. Alright. What's the plan here?
I'm gonna attack the one I've been attacking.
Okay. And hope for Gygax to eat these things?
Yes. This will be a pounce. $27.
27. Okay. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage and see if you can overcome DR.
Barely.
I mean, worst case, you just got to keep these things attracted until dear old Uncle Floor Snap brings May over to smack him with that gelatinous cube hammer. 29 for damage?
Yep.
All right.
More.
Nice. As you manage to get 14 points into the creature as you slash at it. Is that between both attacks out of curiosity? Or is that one attack?
That's the entire rake. It's both my claws raking down him.
Okay, got you.
That's part of the pounce.
Does it rake?
And that's why it's 1 full action.
Oh no, that's rend. Never mind, I'm thinking of a different attack. Okay, cool. Yeah, as you slash into the creature for 29 points, as the creature tries to hold the best it can, tearing into its skin, it takes 14 points of damage. bringing it down to a nearly bloodied state as the creature continues to stand, as you tear at the chunks of it, tearing a leg off as the creature tries to bite at you as you dodge or knock it away. Alright. Anything else Warrior you'd like to do?
Nope, it's still my marked target, so...
Perfect. Alright, Gygax is up, and he is going to charge forward. His full 50 feet of movement. And he is going to go ahead and grab one of the spell gaunts and toss it on his 51 feet indeed. Alright, let's see if he can do it. 25. That will be against theirs. We do their check to resist. One moment. I can never remember. Because this counts as that, yeah. He does have that, so... I can't remember. If you're the same size as the person, even if you're large, you don't get a bonus to grapple, right?
It cancels out.
Okay. I figured as much. Perfect. Alright, so that will add +8 and plus that. Cool, perfect. Alright, appreciate that. So that is 1d20. I think I've got my math right. No, that's not right. That's 9. Okay. Does not matter. Does not matter. As Gygax grabs hold of the creature and tosses it over towards you lot. He is going to aim specifically for the large and intimidating spellcaster. That is Azurus. As he chucks this through. Azurus!
What? Wait.
Are you prepared to catch?
I zoned out. Wait, what's going on? I heard my name. I'm scared.
Oh, well, good news. We're gonna see if you can catch. Give me a reflex save, please.
Oh, I don't think I'm good at those.
I hope so. Let's see.
I mean, I got a +5, maybe. Oh, no.
Does a 28 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, make the reflex save.
21.
You do succeed. As you jump out of the way, taking a 5-foot step to the right, again, stepping out of the full toxic cloud, as one of these spell gaunts that was fighting War comes careening, slamming into the ground, nearly missing you as it lands on the ground. That will take, unfortunately, only 1d6.
Hey! Watch it!
As the chest will just laugh maniacally. I don't even break DR, that hurts me. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't going to with the D6, but... Alright, as...
He's not using the SFBPB bullets.
Good question. As Gygax ends his turn, standing about 10 feet behind Wara, prepared to attack the other creature, having tossed it, he will end his turn. The spell gaunt fighting you, Wara, is up, and it is going to try to bite your ass to get you out of its way to escape. Although I have a feeling someone's not going to let it even if it tries. That's a 36 to hit on the first one. And nat 1 for the second. Holy shit.
So the first one, yes. The second one, no.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I nat 1 twice in a row. No, but damn, that was close. Okay. As the creature fails its automatic second bite, the first one succeeding, Wara, you shall take plus that 12 points of magical piercing damage as the creature bites down on your arm, tearing into it once more as it tries its best to scare you away.
The drops of blood are turning into a trickle of blood.
Wara's starting to look a little bit more punched, like hole punched than he should as you all look over, for those who aren't completely having their vision concealed or news. As the spell god ends its turn. The ones in the holes will continue to retreat as they are done fucking with this damn cube and not going to try to go near it. The second ones have to. I'm gonna roll a spot check. I can't fail in theory, but if I nat 1 again, we will see that happen. Please do not nat 1. Thank you. As the spell gods will turn and begin pushing their friends back into the holes and away from the attacking oozes that may be slow, but are mighty.
Persistent hunters.
Getting an 8 and failing to move them. Alright, well, it ends its turn.
No.
May, as you're being this gelatinous cube now in the standing out of the mist, you can see this giant mimic kind of tossing a spider over towards you lot and into the mist as it disappears into the toxic fog. The sounds of Captain Azurus seemingly making a noise as he gets caught by surprise and shouting at Gygax to watch where he's throwing things.
Alright, is there a spider within 60 feet of me? 'Cause I have blind sense.
60? Yes, you can see all of them. All of the ones around you, at least, that are on the battlefield currently.
Okay, is there any within 40 feet of me?
Yes. In fact, you can still see almost every spider on the battlefield.
I am going to aggressively fly at one of them and boop it in the snoot
Aggressively
with my slam attack.
Are you just going for the closest one to you?
Yeah.
Okay. As you turn and go for the one next to Azurus that just landed and is technically prone because of it. Yeah, feel free.
So it's flat-footed and I get a +4 bonus to my attack because it is prone.
Correct.
Bonk.
A 20 to hit. That hits.
Oh, good. Make a save against paralysis.
Oh, no.
DC 23.
I just gotta roll better than 10.
And if it's intimidated, it has -2 to that.
It is not in this situation. That's a 21, so it does fail, though.
Okay, it takes 6 damage. Well, hold on.
Well,
It takes 2 acid damage and 4 bludgeoning damage. So 4 bludgeoning damage is completely negated, unfortunately. However, it is now. Sorry. It is now paralyzed.
As the creature cannot move, thankfully. Oh, that's just evil. All right. Alright, good to know. That's just evil. As you kind of turn lightly floating in the air like one of those like old classic ooze saucers from the 90s toy lines. As you make your way over like a flying saucer with a big bubble on top coming over the creature, booping it on the nose. Oh, wait, it does. I just realized it does have concealment technically because it's in the toxin until the end of this round. Oh, blindsight. Yes, you're right. My apologies. I forgot about that. Alright, perfect. As you boop it in the nose, or what you assume to be the nose, the creature kind of seems to shocked and surprised as something seems to attack it, looking about as it does in horror as it waits to be eaten. The creature seemingly managing. Does it avoid your engulf? I think it.
I didn't get a chance to engulf. I went with the slam attack instead.
Oh, you're going with slam. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Okay.
Actually, let me double check something.
You can't slam attack during a round which you engulf. I know that for a fact because I tried to do that to Saturday.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Okay, so the automatic paralysis thing is just will happen next turn.
Yep, no worries.
A gelatinous cube can automatically engulf a paralyzed opponent, but I slam attack this turn.
Yep.
So next turn I can automatically engulf.
Well, target by the cube's melee or an engulf attack does the attack, so they're paralyzed regardless. That's that happens. So you're still good.
Well, no, it's under the paralysis effect. The cube can automatically engulf a paralyzed opponent, but because the engulf requires me to not make a slam attack, then I can't engulf it.
Yes, correct.
Damn.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do, May?
No, that's my turn. That's a move and a standard. I don't have a swift action that I can do right now.
Alright. The one spell gaunt behind Wara that just saw its friend go bye-bye is going to turn and is going to make an assessment real quick to see who looks like a good target. Oh, it's back! I got the dice rollers, but thank God. That is a 6, and for lack of judgment is going to go for the only thing it can kind of see, which is unfortunately going to be Azurus.
Am I not in the cloud?
No, because you backed up, remember?
I didn't know it was a small cloud because it was 5 feet.
It was a line, yeah. That was kind of the whole point. That's why a creature standing in front of it and behind it were considered out of it.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, don't worry. However, as the creature, you are, I think... you are out of my range, I think, just by 5 fucking feet, actually. Hold on. Yeah, you actually are, and the creature doesn't have a reason not to go after you and try to get away from Gygax. Yeah, no, it's going to rush towards you and go ahead and use its run action to get right behind you, Azurus, giving, if its friend wasn't in concealment, flanking, but since it is, it does not get that bonus, sadly. As it ends its turn. The other one is kind of technically paralyzed, and I think paralyzed means it can't move.
It's helpless. It can't move, it can't attack, it can't do anything.
Yeah, and I don't get a second save, do I, on my turn? No, it's a round thing. Oh, yes, that's why oozes are bastards, I remember. Shit. Can I attack? Can I do... It's frozen in place, unable to move or act, paralyzed. Character has effective dex. Mental actions. Alright, cool. What mental action can I bullshit?
None. Like, that has to be like a still silence.
It legitimately, I don't have anything. I can detect magic. Hold up. Alright. I want all of you to send me the lists of your magic items. Fuck you.
I can detect that I'm under the effects of a polymorph spell, and all of my magic items are hidden by the polymorph spell, so...
There you go.
You ate all mine already.
I did. I was joking. You don't actually have to do it, but it will end its turn with detecting magic, as that's all it can. Alright, up at the top of the round of the initiative, the toxin fog drops, and there is no longer concealment. Alright, Floor Snap, as you look about watching the fog dissipate around you, you can now see as a spider standing about 10 feet from you now, seems to be standing in front of Kaz, finding off with its backside a very large slime that seems to be booping it, as you can see little acid burn marks on its back thorax. Another seemingly standing behind Azurus completely.
Gotcha. Which one is paralyzed?
The one that is next to the slime that is 10 feet from you.
Okay. Thankfully, it's very apparent when something is paralyzed.
Yeah, it does seem to be looking around, and you can tell it's got murder in its eyes, but it can't even move its mouth right now as the slime just keeps booping its backside.
Yeah, I don't really need to do anything to that one, because between Azurus and May, they can just coup de grace the fucking thing. Like, they got that.
Alright, did you kind of look about?
What the hell? Why not?
You want
Where's
to
my
introduce
nephew?
me to your new friends? Oh, okay.
Your nephew is about 25 feet to your left and about 10 feet forward. He is currently surrounded by what looks to be about 10 feet behind him. A large mimic. And I do mean large. That seems to have just thrown something, as you can kind of see its tongue out. And what looks to be a spider, kind of connected to it still. In front of Wara, about 30 feet in front from you, is a spell gaunt that seems to be biting at him as it continues to punch holes in him.
I thought there was another spider gaunt around me.
No, it booked it and went over after Azurus.
Oh.
I'm bringing
Didn't
my
get an
nephew to
attack of
me.
opportunity?
No, because of something these creatures have. In fact, if you haven't noticed, no one has seemingly gotten an attack of opportunity on them when they've been moving around. Go ahead. Sorry, what was that? Flush now.
Oh, I'm going to just start throwing bullshit at one of the spiders, or the spider that is not paralyzed.
Okay.
My nephew is included in that. He is not part of bullshit. I just wanted to be known.
All right.
But it seems like it is more advantageous for his health to be next to us than out in no man's land.
Okay. Right. Is this still bull rush technically?
No, because
Okay.
I can't.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And you're saying, wait, now make sure I heard this right, because I think I cut out a little bit with my internet there to make so I may have missed this, and I see a net 20, so I want to make sure I heard correctly. You're attacking the spider gump that's in front of Wara with any bullshit that you can find around you? Is that what I heard correctly?
No, I'm attacking the one in front of Azurus, and
Okay.
like also flinging Wara at it specifically so
Oh,
that he
okay.
is not in the no man's land and can be next to us, which potentially gives him the option to coup de grace the other spider if
Okay, got
May
you.
or Azurus can't manage it.
Got you. All right, Wara, I'm going to ask, are you going to contest?
No, I trust my uncle.
All right. And that's with the minus effect from his strength and his size. Flush that.
Oh no, it's just a weight thing. These are just attacks.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the first one would be Wara probably.
Got you.
Which I'm sorry, nephew, but you take a very small amount of damage.
1 point of damage. All right. As you throw Wara at the creature behind Azurus that's getting ready to attack him. Yeah, Wara. As you get chucked, that 19 hits. So go ahead and roll for the damage against the creature as Wara comes tumbling down. Wara, give me a tumble check to see how well you land. This won't give you extra damage. This will just assume whether you're knocked prone from this when you land. We'll say DC 10. Call it even.
How much does Wara weigh? Equipment included?
11.
My tumble is an 11.
Success. Wara, how much do you weigh with your equipment?
With everything on me,
Doesn't have to be exact, but rough abouts from what you can guesstimate.
133 pounds.
Oh,
or
perfect.
sorry, no. Sorry. I'm carrying 65 and I weigh 220, so 285 pounds.
No. So 275. Because we're not quite close enough to round up to 300.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is 11. Okay.
Oh no, this poor spider. Okay, 11 attacks with 52 in total.
Oh no, it's 52 just from Wara.
Oh!
I didn't subtract for you.
Oh, no, you're good. I just wanted to make sure I understood the language. All right, good to know. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just gonna do the confirm real fast for the crit. Okay. Well,
What's your mod? Oh, that's with the mod. Oh no, then that does crit still. That does hit still. You just don't get the third crit. So.
Yep. All right. So of the 11 or the 10 remaining,
Let's see.
18 hit.
18 does not hit. It is 1 too low. So you miss both of those.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the idea of the crit being there.
Yep.
So,
It's about to be bad. Whoa. Ooh. All right. Okay. So with that, all right, that makes my life easy. What's the 65? Just from my own knowledge.
oh, that was the crit.
Okay.
So I fucked up because I should have done the subtraction for you, but my smooth forgot, so most of the work did not help.
Gotcha. Okay, so that is 263 plus 65 across. How many instances is that? That is 7 in
8.
total. No, because the crit
No.
doesn't count, remember?
No, it's 8 total.
Oh, 8. Oh, got you. 328 divided by 8. So, thank you. Minus 15. Times that by 8. Alright. Fucking Jesus, man. Calm down. I don't got that much HP to go around. Okay. Alright. As water goes flying, followed by rocks just being picked up from the ground and seashells just being chucked at the creature, Azurus, as you watch them go flying behind you, slamming into the creature that kind of just circled around you. As War comes to a landing to the side, kind of stepping off, giving you flanking with the creature, which blocks out the flanking now outright because of the dual effect here. The creature seems to immediately taking all these bludgeoning objects down, or it looks to be bruised and battered as pieces kind of lodge themselves, piercing through its shell. But it is still standing.
Well, we'll see about that.
No.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn, we got 2 1s.
Uh-huh. Hey, roll, I confirm both. That would really be unfortunate if Snap finally lost an arm. Oh, man. I was really hoping here we get to roll finally on the table.
All right. So I think that crits again.
Yes, that still hits. It still pushes through. It doesn't. You just don't get the third crit.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8 hits and a crit.
Yep. Whew. Jesus. Well, Azurus, this is what you came for. You came to watch your crew survive. Now watch, if you hadn't been here, they would have died. I mean, you never know. You could be their good luck charm to keep them alive. God damn it. I just swear to God.
I mean, listen, if I'm good at one thing, I'm at least good at slowing people down.
Yeah, you blocked off 2 tunnels here, and kept them from
3.
continuous. Yeah, 3. That's true. 3 of them as the water is still spewing. All right.
Spewing for 80 minutes.
Exactly. Floor Snap. Oh God, as you throw the rest of the sand, rocks, and anything else you can get your hands on at the creature, slamming into it. You watch as the last of it finally drops. The creature's will to live and its mental stats completely gone as you obliterate the poor thing into a carcass. All right. Now I don't really want to ask this, but is there anything else, Floor Snap, you'd like to do?
Well, it's time for my third turn.
Yeah, right? Alright. Crump Jr. is up, and he is going to go ahead and grab the spider gaunt body that was just obliterated and start to investigate and work on it. Right? Jesus Christ. Let me grab my check for this. Cool. Alright. Alright. Crump will look up at you all and shout in common, don't kill or don't obliterate the bodies. We can make a lot of coin off these things. As you can see the gemstone coins in his eyes, like little money symbols appearing as he stares at it. And goes,
yeah, he's a Crump, alright.
These things will sell for 40,000 gold pieces a body. That's assuming they're in bad damage. As he will.
That's not counting what fucking Vic can make out of them.
That's correct. This is just a raw appraisal. As Crump will finish out his turn with a secondary appraise check for a different thing he's looking into. Ooh, that hurt. Well, as he'll look back at you lot and go, I think these things have maybe like 8 eggs. It looks like we caught these things in mating season or something. As this female here has at least 2 that got crushed. As he kind of like pulls open the body a little bit and looks inside. All right. That will end Crump Jr.'s turn, as he also doesn't want to get any closer to those spider gaunts, as he now is fully vulnerable to their bites, and does not want to be. Azurus, as you are up.
Alright, so how are the gaunts in the water hole faring?
As you look in, there isn't any spiders standing there anymore. It looks like they've fallen back when you stopped paying attention.
Alright, that's fine. So, if I'm correct, there is one gaunt hole open right now, yeah, or is there two?
There is currently still 3 spider holes open that are unimpeded.
No, one's underwater. 2 have gelatinous.
From
There was
Azurus's
Two
perspective,
have,
he
sleeping
cannot.
Spiders.
Yeah, from Captain Azurus's perspective, he can't see the sleeping spiders though. So, because they're
There's
inside
only
the
2
tunnel.
holes that are untouched.
Yeah. So, from your perspective, it looks like 3 of them look like they're open completely from what it looks like. Not being able to see from here.
So what, there are 6 of them?
Or, sorry, 2. You're right. My apologies. I have hole written extra on one of them because where gelatinous cube is supposed to be. My apologies.
Okay, fair. I was
So,
like,
yeah, it's 5 holes. My bad.
I was like really concerned that there was you just dropped an extra one opened up. I was like, no, wait, no, please.
Yeah, it's like Helldivers. Ready?
Alright, okay. Let me double check what...
The only, from what you can see, spider gaunt left is the one, at least alive, is the one standing 5 feet in front of you. That seems to be paralyzed and laying on the ground as the what you see is a gelatinous cube continues poking it.
I can coup de grace, right?
Correct. It is
So
paralyzed.
what are the rules of coup de grace? Just because I've never done it before.
You automatically hit with the. It's a 4-round action. You automatically hit with the attack. It automatically criticals, and then it has to make a Fortitude save against basically a DC plus the damage. And if it fails Fortitude save, it automatically dies. But I believe, with the way that Royce has it set up, you also get to roll a d20 to see if you triple crit.
Yeah, that's just for permanent injury, rather if you don't like actually outright want to kill it. So you have a choice to do that.
And does it have to be a melee attack or is it any attack?
So you can do it. Well, you can also use a bow or crossbow, provide you are adjacent to the target. So yeah.
Gotcha, but it can't be like magic or anything.
Correct. Magic does not get coup de grace. So yeah, and I will mention, so it's considered an auto hit as if a crit, so you'll just, again, double the dice or double the damage, assuming you're not just looking to injure the creature, and then it has to make a Fortitude save based on DC 10 plus your damage dealt, or it's just outright dead. So.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot anyways, but
All right.
I mean, your boy here only had, like, strongest weapon is a Masterwork Scimitar, which is just a D8.
Let's see what you got.
Alright, so I automatically crit, correct?
Yes, so yeah, you automatically roll as if you're just rolling double damage, or double the dice, up to you.
Gotcha. And if someone can remind me, is a Scimitar is it like a normal, like, double damage, or is it one of the special weapons that triple?
I think it's double.
Yeah,
It's just
It's times 2. It's just
larger.
it's wider range, 18 to 20.
You
Okay,
have 2d6
gotcha.
for being... Oh wait, no, you said d8 because I forgot. Never mind, ignore me.
He's medium, isn't he?
No,
Is
I'm
it?
large.
Oh, you are large, so it's 1d8.
He's
yeah.
large. Scimitar is usually 2d6, or sorry, a d6, so it goes to a d8.
But, yeah, a large Scimitar is a D8. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I was just double checking because I couldn't remember if a Scimitar was a lower crit level or a higher crit damage.
No,
That's what I was trying to
better
remember.
crit range is what you get on it. 18 to 20.
Gotcha. Sick. All right. So we are going to double the damage.
All right, so whatever you roll, you'll take that and multiply it by 2, and that'll be my Fortitude save.
Me trying to remember where my D8s are. There we are. I found it.
If it survives, don't forget to double your strength mod. Yep.
Okay, that's sick. I rolled a max damage for it, so that is 18. So 18
It
plus
is
10
still
for the
alive.
save, right?
So yep, that'll be a 28, and actually I can easily make that. 10 short. All right. As what would you like to? How would you like to do this, Captain Azaris?
Let's see. Okay, I'm using a scimitar. It's a little paralyzed creature. I think I'm going to take its legs
Okay. As
and
you
then cut it in
good.
half.
Oh, all right. As you kind of look down at the creature, seeing the ooze kind of booping its thorax, but the body of the creature unmoving, as you smile an evil and wicked smile down on it, watching these things creepily crawl out of holes and realizing that these things are probably everywhere, wanting to send a message as you lean down and let the scimitar slowly cut through the leg as it almost like butter clips through. Well, each leg's clicking off one after another as the creature looks up but cannot make noise or do anything. As you kind of lean down, looking at the spider, blowing what looks to be some almost smoke into its face, the creature seems to kind of look at you for a second as you kind of lean down, put the scimitar dead center of its back thorax, and start to pull as it goes down, sinking the blade and splitting the spider in half. The creature seemingly looking up at you with those horror eyes filled with horror as it feels every moment of it before they go dull. Thus ends combat.
Like butter.
There's no sleeping spiders anywhere.
As you look in, Wara, towards the holes, you can see the two sleeping spiders that were in the holes have been retracted back down, seemingly gone from the holes themselves. Gygax still standing off in the distance at the forest line, looking over towards you lot.
Hey guys, I got a great plan. If we enlist some crystal giants, we can bring them to this island, and they can domesticate and or control. Hopefully, maybe these gaunts.
Oh,
I
these
throw a
these things
salute
you don't
towards
want.
Gygax.
Well, yeah, and we could have some people that feed them like just magic shit.
What was
I
that,
don't know,
Wara?
like that stew you guys made.
What was that, Wara?
I throw a salute towards Gygax.
He kind of Gygax
Say
kind of nods to you after seeing the salute. As he kind of walks over and hands you what looks to be a blank sheet of papyrus, and just delivers it to you from his tongue. As it kind of drops in front of you, Gygax looks at the rest of you lot and then turns and starts just walking into the forest as he licks up one of the jungle spider legs that kind of broke off in the mashing that Floor Snap created, and kind of walks off chewing on it as the creature disappears into the tree line.
I don't know who that was.
I never met him. That's one of the old members.
Wara, as you look down at the paper, it is blank as you realize what you have done. As the rest of you kind of look about, though, the gelatinous cubes seem to kind of slowly migrate themselves further into the holes, disappearing out of sight as they kind of crawl down the holes, one after another. Here, one sec.
Respond later.
No, you're good. It's a quick answer for you to kind of realize what's going on. As you lot kind of look about, the spider holes seemingly kind of begin to shudder, and the sand starts to kick in. The ones that the cubes seem to climb down, the two, specifically, as well as the hole with water, immediately collapse in on themselves, leaving only the two to the far side open.
Yeah, I get to harvesting mithril spider silk.
Immediately rushing for the hole to get as much as you can. All right.
Yeah.
Give me a spot. Oh no, actually, never mind. Because you are a caster. I forgot about that. Never mind. For that floor snap, give me fortitude. We'll call it for your skin thickness to make sure you don't get cut on the string as you're kind of trying to grasp at it.
I do have
But
the ER.
if mithril weed gets turned into like clothing, is that going to be essentially like equivalent to like a mythical armor and shit?
As you kind of ponder it, give me an intelligence check. 'Cause I don't think you have any craft checks like armor smithing, do you?
No, the only crafting I got is shit-making alchemy. However, I think I can make some pretty strong sales out of that shit.
I'll take a ship making. I think that's fair. Go ahead and roll that for me for craft ship making.
Nat 20 for a 28.
As you kind of see, and real quick, floor snap. You said you had DR, right?
Yeah, like 3
Okay.
DR.
Oh, okay, perfect. As you kind of look at, as floor step starts kind of grabbing up some of it up and winding it very carefully, as you see the stuff finally pushing into his skin, almost an inch of movement in the wrong direction, floor snap could easily lose his fingers as you kind of watch him doing the twirling of the material. Thankfully, none of it seemingly breaking his skin as he does this gently. As you look over at it, Captain Azurus, you're almost 100% sure if you made sails from this, you could enchant them with magic. You could make wind spells. You could never have to worry about the winds or the seas being favorable to you again. You could go do what you wished. As this material doesn't look like it would burn in theory. Seeing that you know what you know about mithril and the little bit that Vicaret has kind of talked about in the concept of making items with some of the doodles downstairs, you realize that this mithril also would not tear. Meaning you could shoot a cannon at it, and theoretically, it should not break.
Yeah, Vicaret talks about mithril as though it's like the holy grail of magic, of like, metal crafting, smithing nonsense.
A mithril dueling cloak could be cool as well.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of lightly poke it with your finger to see what it's like, a chunk that Floor Snap hasn't yet gotten to. Do you have DR by chance? Captain Azurus?
I don't.
You take 1 point of non-lethal damage, as you're not trying to hurt yourself, but this doesn't count as full to keep in mind. But as go ahead.
As a little bit of blood trickles, I rub my finger with it, and I'm smiling a very greedy smile.
As you kind of contemplate this, looking around, your crew's still on the ships. They're still kind of waiting to come ashore. The most of them only wave scales, 2 frost giants, and one of the trolls are with you lot. As you kind of look about, May still in the gelatinous cube form, I imagine chewing on the dead spider corpse that Captain Azurus bisected.
I have a soup to make, so I'm going back to making the soup.
Oh, okay. Now adding spider flavoring, got you.
Yeah.
Folks, I really want to subjugate these gaunts now.
I would
Or domesticate
recommend
them or something.
I'd recommend against selling them to other people.
No. These things are not leaving this island. These are ours.
Yeah, they
Alright,
didn't touch us, but they have a bad way of turning off your abilities.
so, if you want, I know someone who could help us with the taming of the things.
Who would that be?
It's the only person still alive that I know of who has ever tamed them, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character because so little time has passed. Because
Mhm.
literally, I talked about them and started making soup. The only person she has ever mentioned has ever seen these things is her mom.
Gotcha. Because
Yeah.
I was also wondering if, since the crystal giants are really good at animal handling, or just dealing with animals,
Mm-hmm.
since they're doing stuff like crazy shit with other monsters, if I get a couple
Fun
signed on, I might be able to use them to help out.
Fun fact about that, because of the way D&D is, the spiders that have have no int score require a feat in order to do it, which is like it's an arachnid based feat.
Only
And
thing to
with
keep
that-
in mind is their leader is literally listed as a lesser apex monster tamer, so there is a good chance that they will probably have a feat like that that's specialized, because that's their whole kind of notable build. And that's I'm only telling you this as something I know you haven't heard about yet, so as a player.
Okay.
Yeah. So to give you a little bit, so he's when you kind of think about it, crystal giants wouldn't be a terrible thing, but you, as May kind of explains this, that is a good point to think about. That you're not just gonna walk down and find any Tim, Dick or Jerry walking around that knows how to tame a spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because I know some of them, though, I believe from what you said, some of the Gaunts did have a higher intelligence.
Correct. The spider Gaunts do. The sword spiders and the jungle spiders do not. That's why the the spell Gaunts were almost doing orders, basically.
So, at the very least, the spell Gaunts might be the ones to start taming.
It's not a bad idea.
Maybe.
As Crumple pull off one of the fangs and kind of show it to you and go, "This is what Floor Snap means. These things are interesting to spellcasters. You get poked by one of them and boom, your magic's going to have a problem. You could lose your ability to cast, basically, and any magic you had."
Now,
I've been poked by them many times.
Could this also be used to make ammunition that takes away enchantments off of ships that, make them resistant to things?
Kind of looks over at Wara with that and looks back at you and looks over at Floorsnap and shrugs and goes, "It's a question for Vicaret."
Oh my god, this is something. This is this is gonna be fun.
Are you giving the order, Captain Azurus, to tell the crew to make shore?
Oh yeah. By the way, I believe trolls do have they don't take non-lethal damage, right? Is that a thing from trolls? They take non-lethal?
No, yeah, it's what the thing is a regen is their big thing. So they can regenerate pretty much any damage they take. Well, almost any damage they take.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think I'm almost positive I was thinking of a feat probably made it so you don't take non-lethal damage.
It might be iron.
You're thinking of construct traits.
Oh yes, yeah, Tun had one of them. Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get that trait.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and
I was on the way.
Full disclosure: if you take construct traits, you are disqualified from having regeneration.
Yep. But as you kind of look at, as Floorsnap starts working on one of the limbs, kind of maneuvering it off the sword spider for Wara, as Wara looks at it, holes punched all up and down his arms from the spider bites, this blue venom that seems to still be leaking off of his arms, none of which seems to be at all going near his wounds.
Yeah, I definitely think, listen, just because these Gaunts are here, the Red Lady shall be making landfall, starting a home base, and I'm gonna start having these trolls help gather this mithril twine.
Okay.
Well, the mithril silk.
As Captain Azurus gives the signal. Sorry, go ahead, Wara. Oh, I thought I heard you. Okay, never mind. As Captain Azurus gives the signal in the distance, or for the distant crew, flagging for them to move, the ships begin to almost come to life as they begin to make their movement. The broken wings' brightness kind of coming closer and closer, getting ready to beach it as needed. But all 4 of the ships are getting set to get either beached or get as close as possible without damaging themselves. Good.
Vicaret and her kids get actually disembarked because she heard about the mithril threads, and also the spell gaunts, because oh my god, you have no idea how interesting this would be to her.
As the crew starts heading in towards the sands, as you lot kind of start to relax for a moment, Floorsnap, were you looking to say something? I was gonna say I saw you typing.
Oh yeah, I was like meet Vic, try to come out of her hovel. I was like, all right, I claim the position of your favorite person on board. Do you agree? I hold the silk behind my back.
As the two of you have this conversation in the background, Captain Azurus beginning to point directions for the crew to set up, which ship to beach properly, which ones are going to be kind of rebuilt. Wara beginning to get the trolls organized on building a defensive ground, and May beginning to cook their soup as you start to set up an encampment. You begin to kind of almost set yourself to feel like this will be home. And that's where we're going to end session today, as next session picks up with the party figuring out what they're going to do, like Christopher Columbus on a new island. Hopefully a little less violent, but probably not. As we thank you all for watching, we hope you enjoyed, and the party is about to get sucked into something interesting. We'll see you all next time.